fires back at you hard. So fuck you! You kind of deserve it.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. I thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
My favorite songs don't hit the same way. I get to the end of a 4-minute track and I'm only looking back thinking, what did they actually say? So I try to sit down with my wife and watch TV, but I just see propaganda elevating the police in the simplest of sitcom banter, and tiny little altars full of offerings to corporate masters in every well-planned wide pan shot of the name brand stocking up the pantry. Pull back one long tracking shot out to the garage to the logo on the Camry. Nice tight shot of the Camry. Close-up view of the Camry, slow pan up on the Camry, long slow zoom to the unmoving human who's up in the front with the tube pumping fumes to him straight from the back of the Camry. Ashamed he just could not provide for himself, let alone for his family. It's a blue pill mindset that spent 2020 making dance beats.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride, and thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
Ignorance is bliss, which explains why a lot of us are so fucking happy. Quick to take the trip for all its trappings. Never one to ask what's up, what's going on, or God forbid what's happening. A lot of us would strap into the ride and then spit right in the eye of the guy whose job it is to snap your fastenings. But maybe we're all born with that capacity. Maybe each of us comes standard with humor, compassion, malice, and audacity. Some of us are blind to the system, but some see it fine and say this is how it has to be. Some of us can stare wide-eyed at a nationwide human catastrophe and only offer platitudes and recipes. And I wish that I could tell myself that nothing's worth obsessing past my everyday necessities. I wish that I could cry fake news over anything that threatened me, tune out our abuses and consume a little levity. Wish that I could offer up my son a smoother destiny. Wish I had some better lessons for how best to answer questions for the things I've been perpetually questioning. But I'm too busy looking at our leaders, wondering what I might be missing from their messaging. Trying to find the reasoning to let 250,000 people meet an early reckoning. And even though I know the truth, it's hard to swallow something that's so literally sickening. Hope is ever dwindling, COVID ever beckoning. Winter slows your breathing, but your pulse is ever quickening. Even though I know the truth, it's hard to keep listening. I'm done with my epiphany, my innocence is blistering. I'd like to think I'd taste the earth before I'd ever kiss the ring. Hard to speak the truth and harder still to keep listening.
Sometimes I think I miss being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. Thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. Both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
Because guess what? What has every major crime bill that's gotten this far been? A Democratic crime bill. A Democratic crime bill. That's the secret. A Democratic crime bill. A Democratic president wants 100,000 cops.
Is the true you versus who backs you. Knowing you would skin the poor to make a tracksuit. Knowing you'd begin a few wars if your overlords asked you. Knowing that the ink's not dry on the last few. And knowing that your voters aren't living in a goddamn vacuum. We see through you, Joe, we see past you. Joe, we know you only want to kick trans folks out the bathrooms. Spittle up some dreck about family values. That's the secret.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Reefer After Dark, the show your parents warned you about. I got some great guests fucking today. Joining us this evening, we have Chris from the Political Matrix, or Cy, one of those. I'll figure out his name eventually. Jesse, Jett. Why are you Uncle Warren?
Okay.
Jesse. Why are you
keep
Uncle
fucking
Warren?
up these names, man.
Every
God damn, this is
time.
the worst run show I ever
Every
seen.
time.
I'm
Every
sorry,
time.
Chris. I gotta apologize for the host because this bullshit.
Right?
I got my Easter eggs. I'm ready.
And then we got Jesse Jett. Jesse Jett's here with his little Easter bunny hat. What's up, Jesse?
Just doing my thing, man.
How's everyone doing?
Buddy, buck.
Oh, I can press
ready.
buttons. You know, I can press it to boop boops. I just got to do it the right order. You know,
Fucking
that's the
stoners,
problem.
Man. That's the bad thing about Stoner Show, man. It's like, where's the button, man? Oh, man. Well, no, that's candy.
Chris, I think you're
Should probably eat that.
There's a
what?
No, I'm on mute. I'm
okay. You're back.
Laughing over here. Y'all are funny.
But well, I've had these two clowns on the show before. They all know what's up. So normally when I have fresh guests on, we usually have some form of initiation. I don't know what that'll be this evening. We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, as long as it's not crazy.
Baby oil and slip and slide, something, but anyway, normally I ask people similar questions. When did you first start smoking weed? How'd that go for you? What was that like?
Oh man, damn, what was I? 13. My cousin Vance, rest in peace, Vance. We were riding bikes. This in Queens. So we're riding bikes. We start out in Queens. We end up in somewhere in Long Island. We're in the backwoods. So my cousin, we pulled over somewhere in the woods. My cousin pulls out, some backwoods, and he pulls out some weed, and he's like, "Yo, this is dro." And obviously, if I'm using that term, I'm dating myself, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, I got some dro." But I had never smoked before, and my first time smoking was on some dro, right? Man, we got so high, I swear to God, I could roll my bike to like Portland. it was ridiculous. So from like, I tried at 13. I wasn't like, I didn't smoke every weekend type shit, but like pretty much from like 15 on, yeah, it was a wrap.
That's funny. I mean, dro is when you only have 3 kinds of weed. You got skank, mids, and dro. That's it. That's all you got. You got to choose one.
Correct.
Now we got all these crazy names, Fruity Pebbles, like pretty much you got Count Chocula, Blueberry,
I mean,
Yep.
I'm telling you, you got crawl up the wall. Like, it just don't even make sense. I don't even ask the names no more when I get it. I'm just like,
right.
I get lazy and just call everything loud, right?
Yeah.
This is called Gary Payton.
Right. I've got member berry. I've got another member berry because I really like the member. You member? I member. Reggae Cowboy.
Gary Payton, by the way, Gary Payton will put you on the floor.
Yeah, he will.
Unreal.
He absolutely will. So what has everyone else been up to?
He
Jesse,
was Black Ops back in the day.
I know you did a new piece on Misty's stream the other day. Everyone should go check that out.
2 new pieces actually. Yeah.
Yep. Those are pretty good. Hello, somebody.
Slow day at work, man.
Yeah, it's just a slow day. What's everyone? We got Marcus Cage in the chat. We got all the fam here. We got Cynic,
Queen V.
What about you, Warren? What have you been up to?
I'm about to smoke these eggs.
Those eggs?
Roll them up. I'm gonna smoke these eggs. They're making a good Friday. You know what I'm saying? What? No, I can't smoke these. These ain't real. But
those aren't real.
No. Well, they're.
Why would you lie to me like
real,
that, Warren?
They're not real. What? It's a good day to lie. I was supposed to hang out with Fiorella tonight. She's in town, doing some news stuff, and I think we're gonna see her tomorrow. So I have another
business venture for Fiorella and Jett. We'll do it among the JJ Bibbs Incorporated, right? Okay. But we'll make a hot sauce. I found this one today, the Skinny Latina. Thought a fee.
Ooh la la.
Figured we need a fee hot sauce. That needs to happen. Fee's fire. I'll take it.
Hot sauce?
A habanero.
Is that?
Yeah, I need to know more about the sauce. Like, can you read the ingredients?
Yeah, what kind of?
Yes, I can.
Can you read the ingredients in like a strip club announcer voice?
Enjoy the picante tropical flavors at Skinny Latina hot sauce with beef, pork, chicken, fish, shrimp, and veggies. Like, the fuck? Raisins? Who puts raisins in here?
Get the fuck out of here.
Raisins, mango, habanero.
Okay, I'm on the fence now.
Right? Where'd Warren go? How'd that happen?
Yeah, no.
He heard raisins and he got the fuck out of here. I'm about to do the same. This interview's over.
I gotta go to a 3. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Except you say Uncle Warren now.
Wait, can you go back? I was doing like When Doves Cry for a minute.
When Doves Cry. Let's see if I have you.
You were splitting me. It was really cool.
Let's see if I have you in the tertiary nameplate folder.
Sorry, Warren. This is important. This is science.
Well, watch. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We're doing it live.
Add existing. One of you, I've got Jesse Jett in here somewhere.
What are you gonna do?
It's in alphabetical order. You think I would know
on,
what like J's are? Right there's your name. Look at that. Bip.
I know. I'm looking to go.
Ooh.
This way.
Hello. That's
like
close
a jellyfish.
enough.
I want all of a sudden just be two separate Jessies.
You did that quick as hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The
man's a tech wizard.
I had a $3 set up because Jesse said he might fucking, bail. Technical stuff, but whatever. Warren will come back, I'm sure.
My new Friday night ritual is say that I'm gonna work on music all day and then get on this show and just smoke my brains out and then go to sleep.
and then you don't go to sleep and work on a song. And
that's true. Yeah.
So there he is. There's the guy. Now there's 2 Jesse Jetts. Look at that.
Ooh, okay.
I
was just in the upside down
motherfuckers.
Right.
Whoa,
I'm gonna tell you something about let me tell you something about New York cable and internet. That's what that shit is. Sucks ass. You're talking about eating ass today.
That was an ass.
The cable sucks ass. So,
I mean, come on.
Big
If
cylindrical ass.
We're in 2022. If you ain't eating ass, you're doing something wrong. I'm sorry. You know,
No,
it's the future.
no.
It is the future.
Hard no.
Okay, can I
No.
hang on? I have a quick story. I was this is probably 2007, 2008, and I was getting these weird nosebleeds every day. I'd like kind of get dizzy, have some nosebleeds, go to the doctor, and he's like, I want you to go see a specialist. So I'm seeing the specialist, and he's like, I need you to be honest with me. If there's anything you do that normal people don't do, if it's drugs, if it's whatever, I need you to be upfront with me. And dead serious, I looked at this doctor and I was like, I mean, analingus. And he was like, excuse me? I was like, eating ass, bro.
That's funny.
So you said to be honest, why are you gonna shame me?
Right? Ugh.
Yo, look, I don't know if you guys ever watch Drink Champs. You know the show with Noriega?
I think,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, we know
so-
Noriega, so, you know.
Well, not the real Noriega, but Nori.
Right? Okay.
So
Ugh.
he has Snoop on his show, he has 50 on his show, and this is early on. And he had this dude on the show, his cousin or his homeboy, and his name was Eddie the Ass Eater. So I'm sitting here listening to
Eddie.
this shit in disbelief, and they're like, yo, they would be like, yo, 50, look, my man over here, Eddie the Ass Eater, he eats ass. He say it tastes like pennies. What you say? And I'm just like,
There's another
both
rapper.
these guys-
It tastes like pennies.
There's another rapper. There's another
hold
rapper who
on.
talks about eating ass like it's a fucking like biblical lesson that you should learn. You know,
my God.
like fucking,
like
you gotta be
pennies.
eating ass, dog. You know, fucking. Oh,
yo, 50 and Snoop proceeded to say how they ate ass, and there was a slew of other rappers
yeah.
that went on to say that they eat ass. I didn't understand. I was lost. I was kind of
Oh.
horrified.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my
That's great.
Because you know they numbers
tastes
is
like
up there.
Well, we all know that
They're meaning to the phrase money shot.
there's only
And
two
I was-
types of rappers: ones that eat ass and ones that don't. And that list is gonna be
For
real
real.
interesting. You know,
Apparently.
so
Yeah. But that shit was fun.
Can I just say,
no.
it's 10:12. Okay,
Yes.
we're only 12 minutes into this. We've already gotten into some great territory.
Oh,
Like,
wait till later. See, Warren and Jesse know
talk
what's
about
coming.
a good Friday. Like, Jesus,
Right?
that's just fantastic.
They know
So-
that I picked the freshest of memes from the meme orchard, you know, like, and the best weird news story. Like, I grabbed it all. I just went It's like, you know, look, my neighbor has a meme orchard, and you got to sneak over there and grab him before he catches you. You know, like,
hold on. Who posted the story about the son and the mother?
oh, that was me. That was me.
Yo,
That was me. I found
I
that.
put that shit up.
It's just like the gays.
I clicked on it. That shit had me dying laughing. I was like, yo, they could surely find better actors than this, but that shit was funny.
So there's a podcast called Your Mom's House, and they showcase things like that frequently, right? And that was one of them. So when Warren put the thing in our thread today of the other, like they're going to allow who was it? The guy with the t-shirt that was like
Oh yeah, it says legalize
son marriage.
Oh, yeah, the guy
Right.
at the casino. Oh my God, yeah.
Right.
The casino, yeah.
Did
That's
you guys
the perfect place for it too, man.
Did you guys watch Did you guys watch the one I sent? Jesse, Warren?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Hey, I got the screenshot. You see it?
Yeah.
He said, what did he say? It's
just
fine.
like the gays. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like the gays. Like, that's my favorite shit. That shit's hilarious. I've got a whole wealth of stuff from that.
I mean, again, I think everything is an act, right? So I think that's, like Maury or something like that.
Right? Yeah, most def.
So it was just like
It probably
the
was.
son was like, the son said, so, you know, we were talking and laughing, and I just kissed her, and there were sparks. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Oh, it's the
He
best.
talked about his mother. You know, it was just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Oh, I should have said, I'll try to find it while we're on. There's a Judge Mathis clip I saw yesterday where he's talking about smoking crack. If you want to talk about weird news.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that lady.
That's
that
good.
Lady said, I ain't never smoked crack. I ain't never smoked crack. All right, I smoked it one time. I knew it. I knew it.
They do a YMH does an uncensored like stream that's live that like you pay like a ticket, right? And I kind of want to do that on this show because like there's a ton of stuff, copyright stuff. Like I might not even play that crap because like, you know, CBS or whatever will come after me and break my kneecaps.
Yep. Correct.
You know,
That
so it's like,
that happened to Marcus and I.
you know, so like, go ahead.
No, I was saying that happened to Marcus and I. We played something from Amazon. They came for us like 4 hours.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if I get a claim at this point, I'm like, I wasn't gonna get money from this anyway. So, you know.
Actually got I got a strike the first time I tried to put one of my songs on TikTok, and it said it was copyrighted. I was like, yeah, I know, I copyrighted it. It's my song. They gave me a strike for it anyway.
That's funny. Yeah, like it would. I was using your stuff that you gave me written permission to use.
Yeah.
Like, and they still are like, oh no, this other thing owns it. Like, I'm talking to the guy who wrote the thing. Like, you know. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely want to do an uncensored version of this. You know, get a heavy segment in there, all that stuff that people have to like, you know, see like this. They have to like watch it like this. You know, like they don't want to watch, but they keep watching though. You know. But anyway, I do have some stories for us this evening. Unfortunately, some bad news. Jack Harrer has passed away.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So, you know, writer of The Emperor Wears No Clothes. That was a old hemp.
Yeah.
Hemp book.
That was like,
you know,
one of the best. I first started.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say when I first started getting into like growing bud.
Yeah.
You know, his name was
everywhere.
You know, his name was everywhere.
Yeah.
The plant is still one of the most popular, you know, right, cultivations, and so many lineages from Jack Harrer. But yeah, I just thought we should definitely remember Jack here. So we'll watch a bit of this. We probably won't watch all of it. You know, us stoners, we like to change the channel frequently. You know,
all the time.
Body shop. The lady, what's her name? Anita Roderick.
Yeah.
Anita Roderick. Kelly, I see is in the chat. What's up, Kelly?
So when did this first come out?
What's up, Kelly?
In 2000.
In 2000.
Oh, Nikki's here. What's up, Nikki?
Then, but you've come back a long way since then.
About 1 month after.
After this came out, you were here in Oregon with that stroke.
And I can't.
Indy Left's here.
Where else are you streaming to?
For a couple years.
Oh, we're going to all the INN, the YouTube, the Twitch, the Twitter, right, and me on YouTube and Twitch, pretty much.
Where do you get most of your interaction from?
Probably YouTube, like from Twitter.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Like until they delete that stuff. You know, we put our stuff up on Odyssey and Rumble and Rockfin and all that stuff just as backups, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like.
And now I'm getting my voice.
I know it's
back,
YouTube is
but
so
I've
easy.
always had my attitude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to step away.
You were there. You just.
No, you're good. So, you know, they can hear us over that anyway.
You know.
Hemp so.
Is the only thing that will save the fucking world. Well, I'm sorry.
That's why we have that disclaimer on the front of the show, you know. Things like that.
I just thought it was funny, but yeah, rip Jack Harrer. You know, if you got some of that out there, smoke some, you know, in remembrance. But anyway,
before I throw this in the grinder, I just want to see if I can get a good shot of this for the folks at home because this is pretty crystalline and beautiful.
Nice. Here, I'll pull you up big. There it is.
Let me pull back.
It's got some perp. It's got a little bit of perp
Yeah.
to it.
Yep,
Got that perp in there. You know.
That's a tasty looking Easter egg right there.
So
if you hide it, make sure you find it.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Don't hold it, roll it.
Why don't they have Stoner Easter? They could totally just hide nugs and candy.
Somebody does Stoner. They gotta have Stoner Easter.
Easter's
Yeah,
pretty much
those
Stoner
plastic
Easter,
eggs.
You know,
Put some buds in there and you go hide them. But if it's stoners, they ain't never gonna find them. You have to put like tracking devices on there and shit, because they're stoners, man. They'll just go back in the house and eat some shit. They're like,
warmer.
What are we doing, man?
Warmer, cold, colder,
Right.
freezing.
You put like little lights on it.
You're
Go
freezing.
Look, instead of picking up all the eggs, the first egg they find, they'll be like, "Oh shit, we found bud," and then they're gonna run away and go roll out.
You need to be like, all right, there's papers, there's like backwoods, swishers, like you gotta find them, you know, you gotta find them though. But anyway,
it's like them old codgers that they bury the mason jars full of money in their front yard. Only instead it's like plastic Easter eggs full of bud all over the place. Because you like Chris said, you grab the first one, like, oh shit, it's my Easter bud, Smokey, and then nap time, and then like 3 years later, you're out mowing the yard, all these eggs are all over the
I
place.
gotta find them. Like he's gonna be finding those for years from now. He's gonna be like, man, I didn't have any weed. What's this egg? Like
the shit turned back into a plant.
Yeah,
it's growing out of the yard with plastic shit around it. Fucking stoners can't do nothing, man.
So we've covered this, I think, when both you and Jesse were here before, when they were essentially civil forfeiting weed, like armored trucks with weed money in them, right? The federales were doing that.
I believe
they're making them give it back. Fuck you, give it back. Givesies. You know, you gotta fucking give me back that money. So, you know, but yeah, just a bit of good news there. You know, they got the fucking money back. As stoners, we're only gonna read the headlines because that's what's important. You know, just the headlines. None of this is important. That requires reading. Who does that? Nerds. Colorado House.
Who does that shit? I could just watch a video.
Exactly. Colorado House passes bill to legalize MDMA after federal approval, sending it to the Senate. So if you're in Colorado, I would definitely go check that out. No, thank you. I don't want to sign up for Marijuana Moment. Appreciate it. But this is from, Robbie Yeager's stoner cousin, Kyle Yeager. So
and Eric
Colorado
Yeager's brother.
Probably, most likely. Is that a Attack on Titan reference right there, or am I just that nerdy?
Got it. No,
okay.
You got it.
Just making sure. That's like the one anime I've watched. That's like it. That Dragon Ball, all the original 90s.
Yeah.
Pokemans, all that fun stuff. Shoot, I remember people were still playing Yu-Gi-Oh in my high school. Okay, all right. You're trying to banish people to the Shadow Realm out here.
When I used to live in Koreatown in LA, I was easily the tallest one. So that was like Attack on Titan. I'd be walking around Koreatown. And these little bitty like Peruvians and Mexican people are like, and then they run away and I'm like trying to eat them because I was so stoner hungry.
Suddenly you just hear that like of that dude with the weird like fucking grappling hook thing, like, trying to take you down. Be like, I practiced all my life for this. They make a VR game with that, and it's pretty fun. But yeah, so
I'm afraid of VR, man. I won't mess with it.
Really?
Yeah, right.
It's not that bad. You just get real sweaty. It's just, like anything else, Americans aren't ready for physical exercise.
Well,
so
the other thing about it, I have an addictive personality, so I have to be careful with the shit I like. Right.
Yep.
So I may just get it and then realize I'm 462 pounds and they've blown up outside my building. As long as my internet connection's okay, I'll never know.
Did you see Snoop Dogg did a
gone,
whole
just like
song
shit.
about his VR metaverse thing?
Yes.
Like a whole song for
heavy.
that. Like
Snoop is really into that.
yeah. Yeah, because he's making money off of it. I would be too. Like
Yeah.
that's why he's into
Exactly.
Moet
He ain't
and
got nothing
Ciroc
to
too. Like, you know, fucking I'm
Snoop
down.
just sitting there like, what y'all said? I could make what?
Right.
We could do that, cuz.
Well, we got a sandbox. Okay, a sandbox. Cool.
And you know what? I am not an NFT guy or, you know, metaverse guy by any means. But if there's gonna be a group of people there that aren't totally obnoxious and up their own ass, it's gonna be the Snoop group that's just hanging out and getting blazed in a group together. Like if you gotta be in a metaverse, that's the metaverse. I guess I'm gonna get it.
Oh, my favorite bit is when he just passes the security guard the blunt. Right? He passes the cop the blunt, and the cop's like, "Fuck it." Like, fuck it, it's the best shit. Starts taking off the uniform, like, you know, fuck it, I quit. You know,
that's awesome.
But yeah, if you're Joe Rogan, you know, buying a second home in Colorado for that MDMA, good idea. So new congressional bill would put marijuana penalties for military members on par with alcohol-related punishments. Woo! I'll get thrown in the brig for being stoned. Fantastic. You know, so
now again, so you're looking to make this stuff legal in some cases, right? At least on the state level, right?
Yeah.
You're either passing laws to decriminalize it, or you're outright legalizing it. And then you have these idiots turn around and do this. And this is where, Maryland?
I mean, this is no congressional bill. This is like, you
this
know,
is more, okay. I didn't know if it was like the state of Maryland
right.
or.
So, you know, last week when I had Kit on, we talked about how, you know, there's a bunch of military members that they're telling, like, well, you can't have, like, you can't be in the same room that CBD gummies have been in. You know, you can't, like, you know, that kind of stuff, or we're gonna, like, kick you out, you know. So none of the CBD stuff, you can't do, you know, if it's gonna come up on a piss test, you can't do it, you know. So, but like, even if you're in a legal state or any of those things, so, you know, that's part of the problem with, you know, decriminalizing at the state level, because federal laws are still in a particular way, you know, which that's like,
well, I mean, at the same time, as long as the local police aren't trying to act like the feds, right? If they roll by and they see you and your people's on the stoop smoking, as long as they don't stop and try to arrest you, harass you, destroy your shit, or arrest you, you know, that's whatever. You know, they're just trying to save the jobs of all the lawyers, of the probation officers, of the parole officers,
right,
of the police, of the public defender, of the prosecutor, of the bail bondsman. You know, it's a jobs program, is essentially what it is.
Yeah.
I would assume most people who get locked up, like, for petty shit, especially when you're kids.
Oh, for
before
sure.
you start drinking and driving, is probably marijuana possession. I know for me, growing up where I did, that was a lot of people's first entry into the criminal justice system.
That's what Nixon wanted, you know. Like, it was to combat the counterculture and the African American community. That he hit two birds with one stone with that, like, you know. So and then you get stop and frisk in New York, like all that crap on top of it, you know. And like how it's an easy paperwork. Weed, done. Send them to jail. Like, you know, you get 3 of those in California and you're stuck where? You know? So
you're going to prison.
Yeah. So
but you know, that's what jams everybody up, right?
Right.
When we talk about the criminal justice system, we tend to only talk about like death from the hands of police. Not the only thing we talk about, right? I don't want to go too far. We look at the death because that's the extreme part, right? The police, they shot you, they killed you. The things that exist between 0 to 100 are a lot. So you getting picked up on weed, you're on probation, you got bills to pay, you forget to pay a fee, you know, you fuck around, hit the joint one time, you piss dirty, you know, now you're on drug probation, you have a curfew, you just have all these things happen to you all at the same time. Sometimes your license gets suspended, and next thing you know, you facing felony charges for driving on a suspended license type shit.
Right.
You know, that's how all that shit could spiral out of control for especially young people.
Yeah. So, but
So
yeah,
it
they're
makes no
saying
sense that they keep it like.
they're saying that it can't exceed wrongful possession of marijuana can't exceed that for incapacitation for duty from drunkenness or drug use. So that's as far as they'll take the weed possession there. So, you know, like if your CO's cool with that, should be all right. You know, but yeah, if we could just decriminalize it altogether, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Just leave it alone.
And the way we're probably going to have that happen is what the Irish are also doing. They're launching a first of its kind 420 campaign. Volunteers from Crane, a forum of 30,000 Irish weed enthusiasts, will head out around the capital armed with informational flyers. In a first of its kind campaign, the action is scheduled for the 20th of April. The aim is to put a friendly face to the name of cannabis and open some in-depth discussion on the streets in the hopes of winning over these on the fence about weed. So, yeah, getting in the streets for weed. Good for them. Good for them. Appreciate it. I think there is... I'm trying to see if they had a... like, you know, if you want to help. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they do.
Yeah, like donate here.
Right.
You know, tweet here, whatever.
Here's the forum.
I mean,
which is,
you know, the sad part is in 2022, you shouldn't have to walk around with flyers trying to tell anybody about weed.
For sure.
Exactly.
Right. And
Right.
if those
You know-
flyers, they better have like little pull off filters at the bottom, or, you know,
Like it better, like it
stack
better
of
have some
papers with
pre-rolls
it.
in that damn flyer.
That's what I'm saying.
Because other than that,
You got to
like,
give
if you want to
people
be
like an example. Here's what weed is. Go in that alleyway and, you know, smoke that, and then go get a Slurpee from the 7-Eleven, and you should be all right. You know?
And I guarantee you, when you watch the news that you watch, you're gonna look at it totally different. Like, yo, this is some bullshit.
Well, that's what I mean, my
Not for us,
theory.
'cause we already know that, but that's more for
Yes.
people who don't.
My theory
It change
is
your whole
that,
perspective.
well, what weed does is that because you're told that it's this evil plant that you shouldn't do by, you know, like Magic Johnson and all the other people, you know, that get on those PSAs they show you at Dare, you know, like the minute you try it and you realize that it's harmless, you know, it makes you question what society has been telling you on everything else, you know. So it's like that's the real gateway part of weed, is that, you know,
Society, what
Right.
society tells you, what society tells you when we're watching some of the highest rated programs is get on the chorus train, go buy some Budweiser,
yeah,
right? Go get some Ciroc. You get Nas in the Hennessy commercial because we can't leave out, you know,
Yeah.
my niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what society wants us to do, is get
Exactly.
drunk.
like,
Don't get high, get drunk.
well, and imagine like now you've
You
got
got this.
Tyson selling edibles, like Snoop selling lighters with Martha, you know,
Well,
like we don't know what
well,
you're
you know,
doing
everybody,
there.
you know, if you see the videos, Mike Tyson still hits very hard. So if
Oh
he
my
says he
God.
wants to, if he says he wants to advertise something, you just let Mike do what he wants.
You
to
just let Mike
Yeah.
do
He's
whatever
still
you want.
very
If you
hard.
want another tiger, you get him another tiger. Like that's just what you
Correct.
do.
I was watching some videos of some of his like early fights the other night. It's just unbelievable. Just
There's a channel,
unreal, man.
the I think it's the Modern Martial Artist or something like that. I'll send it to you guys after, but he like breaks down stuff, and he does a bit whole series on like when training equals knockouts, right? And the one on Tyson's, he's done 2 of them, are insane. They're insane what that guy was capable of, you know. But I really hope he fights Logan Paul. I really hope that happens. Please, please let that
For
happen.
people who want to delve into conspiracy theories, like there's an obvious one right in front of you. You know,
Yeah.
these guys are taking dives against him, and they're
Yeah.
getting paid. It's obvious what's going on. I just
although I'm diving too. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm just walking right out that ring. I'm like, nope. Have fun, bro. You know.
Look, if I'm Nate Robinson, I'm out. I've been out the NBA for a couple of years. I don't really have anything else. I'm 5'4". There's not gonna be a lot of jobs calling for my little short ass. Duncan is out of the question.
Yeah, I'm wearing headgear and we're making sure Tyson knows it's a sparring match. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know.
If I'm Nate Robinson, I step in that ring with Jake Paul, I'm gonna pretend he knocked the soul out of me.
Absolutely. Askren got how much for getting knocked the fuck out? How much you get?
Okay, fine.
And
fine,
Tyron?
they talk shit about I can't remember how many millions, but it's like fine. They're talking shit about me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and I'm a meme and I'm a joke. You know what? I'm in the penthouse of this really nice hotel with this very beautiful woman, and I really don't care what you're saying.
Like, you get to tell everyone you survived all of the rounds with Mayweather. That's like, you get to do that. Like, you know, even though he let you, we all know that happened, but you know, anyway, I could talk boxing and stuff all night. I'm a fight nerd for sure.
Yeah, I messed with boxing too.
Yeah. MMA, boxing, I'm a big fan. So we have made it past the, you know, like actual news and made it to the funny news. I hope y'all are ready.
Prices are going up again, and you know what that means. A hastily made story about it on your local 5 o'clock news. We'll start with a still shot of the gas station sign, obviously. Then someone opening up the gas tank and putting the thing in. Next, we're going to do a shot of the price ticker as they fill up with gas. After that, we'll probably just interview someone at the gas station and ask them very leading questions to get them to make the situation sound way more extreme than it actually is, like this. I can't afford to go to the grocery store anymore. I can't afford food anymore. Usually after work on a Friday, I go down to Chili's and get a cold beer, maybe a 2 for $20, but now with gas prices being the way they are, I can't even afford that. After that, we'll show some more shots of the person we just interviewed getting gas and maybe showing them looking frustrated like this or maybe like this. Not yet convinced that the world is ending tomorrow? How about another doomsday soundbite? I mean, at this point, I'm honestly thinking about maybe, you know, taking out a second mortgage on my house or selling one of my kidneys or something. Then we'll conclude by telling you to tune back in at 10 p.m. to literally watch the exact same story again.
Oh, fucking whoever made that. Good for you.
Yeah, that was
good for you. That was good. I fucking like that one. I got another one. This one's also good. Oh.
I think it's going to be fine.
Good.
You know, it'll be fine.
All right.
Could be worse. Yeah. Has been worse. Well, because you guys are dragging me down. You guys keep... Well, every time I get done with the 7-day, you guys are like, oh, gosh, oh. Every time. Doesn't matter what time I come on. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and then you expect me to be chipper for 5 straight hours. It's miserable. I want you guys to say, wow, that's great news. It's going to be 60 on Friday. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Lie to you? I'll put 70 every day next time. God.
Thank you for your commitment.
Yeah. Thank you. Mr. Davis appreciates it. He knows when to bundle up.
Yep.
Here's some wind. Here's some temperature, 20s. Feels like 19 or feels like 70. I don't know. 47, partly cloudy. Southwest breeze 10 to 15. Here's a 60. I don't know if that's good enough for you guys. Get excited. Maybe I'll disappoint you with the 7-day here in a few minutes.
Oh, that is fantastic.
They should have gave him a hand mic so he could just drop it and then get off the screen.
I would be fuck yeah.
It didn't have to be a real one. It didn't have to work. Just give him a regular ass mic, just let him drop it and get the hell out of there, you know?
Oh, fucking great.
We 60 on Friday, bitches.
People do dumb stuff with 3D printers. They just do real dumb stuff. They just do the dumbest of stuff. You know? Someone made a coughing bong. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, you definitely make wheezing. You make wheezing, not coughing. You know? But yeah, 3D printers, it's a new
Dope
thing.
little top hats, though. I mean, I wouldn't throw it out of bed. I'd
no,
keep it.
I would definitely take it. If you could get that out of glass, I'd be very happy.
Top hats.
Yep.
That's nice. I like the top hats.
Yep. So this is what I want my weed order to be. Just that's what I want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Like
I just felt my dick move.
I just want to like live in that. I just want to like one of those like hot tub scenes in the movie. That's what I just want. That's what I want. You know, like
I'd totally Scrooge McDuck into that shit, man.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
spitting out
absolutely.
nuggets.
You know,
yeah.
But yeah, I would be very much down for that. So
that's where you go when you're mad at the world. You open up the garage, you see that, you be like, fuck everybody.
Fuck
Like,
everybody. I got this shit. Fuck what they fucking doing.
like
Hold on. You're just taking pounds. You're just taking scoops out at that point and like fucking
Look,
hitting it with a
favorite,
flamethrower. You know?
Look, my favorite meme is the Michael Jordan "fuck them kids" meme.
Right.
Because everything comes wrong. You go sit in the garage, you got that, the kids is doing whatever, as long as they're not setting fire, fuck them kids. Like
Where the fuck is it? I have it. God, this is the troubles when you have it. There it is.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. Soundboards are fun. So do you guys use clippers? You know about clippers yet? It's far better than Bics, right? I got a whole jar of them. What to do, and you'll see in this advertisement from the original clippers lighter, but you can fill them up from the bottom. So you just buy that little thing of butane, fill them up, right? And you can fill up the flints. So you just get like Zippo flints, put them in there. So it's literally a disposable lighter that you never have to dispose. You know? So, but this fucking people definitely knew what people were gonna buy and use these for. You know?
Clip, 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 es mi clipper, clipper, clipper de color. Clip, 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 no se acaba. Clipper, clipper, se recarga.
Why? Why did they do it that way?
Why? Correct.
Why did they do it like that? Why did
It
they do
slaps
my
is
boy?
why. God
It does
damn.
slap. It does slap. I agree.
I'm
You
sorry.
know.
I'm gonna need to sample that. Like,
Yep. It'll be there. I'll send you the video.
He
know what,
said,
I-
why did they need to do it like that?
Yeah, I
Why
wonder
did
if
they
I
do
can
it
actually.
like that? Why'd they do my boy like that, bro?
Can I?
You know?
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna grab my iPad. I'm gonna see if I can do this in real time while we're hanging out. I'll be right
Go
back.
ahead. Here, I'll put it in chat for you. Or I could just put it in normal chat.
Why did they do it like that?
Why did
Yeah,
they do them
you
like
know,
that?
as you get older, you notice all the wild, wicked shit they just slide in
Right?
everywhere.
Those Disney movies look real different when you watch them as an adult, don't they? Those fucking Disney movies. You know?
The clipper was bent over like, hey, it's the weekend. Come on, give me that gas. Give me that gas.
I have a theory. Do you guys know the ones with kids and stuff
Gas is
will
supposed
know
to come
those
out of your pooper.
those toad the Toad and Frog books. You ever seen that? The Toad and Frog books.
Okay, I don't remember.
Here, I got you. Hello? I thought I clicked it so it did that. There we go. Right? Toad and Frog. These guys. Right? The Toad and Frog books. Right? They're for your children and whatnot. Right?
Yes,
but if
I
you
remember
read them as they're fucking stoned as shit the whole time, it goes way better. It's a
God,
much better
especially the one
story
with
with
the
that.
cookies. I was reading that to my kid one day. It's so fucking funny. Like they make some cookies and they sit there eating them, and finally he's like, "So we should stop eating them." And he's like, "Yeah." And then he takes another one. He's like, "So we would just put them away?" And then he takes another one. He goes like, "Yeah, I guess." And he takes another one. And then he's like, "All right, let's just put them in the cabinet." And so they take one last one, and then they sit there for a few minutes. He goes, Well, I mean, they're right there. They're just in the cabinet. What's to stop us from getting them? So they get them out, they eat some more. And then he's like, okay, what if we put them like up on a shelf where we got to get on a ladder? And it's like a whole hassle. So then they do it again. And then a few minutes later, he's like, I mean, we can just get the ladder and get the cookies back again.
One of my favorite bits from that is like a very similar setup. Like there's like, I have a whole, I made a whole planner. I planned it all out. I got off the schedule and like itinerary and whatever. And the other guy's like, we could just ignore that, you know, like that's it. We could just ignore the schedule. Yeah, we could. Like that's literally it's like a whole page in that book, you know. So this is now in one of my like what do they call it? A bucket list, right? A guy got to, I don't know if anyone knows what that is.
Yeah.
You know, one of those padded rooms. But he got to hotbox
nice.
the padded room, is what he got to do.
Oh, nice.
Like, yeah. I mean, there's probably some bad juju in there, but, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that sage should get all the bad spirit out, you know? Like, so.
The more I look at you, the more I smell crack.
Right?
Jett. I ain't never smoked crack. You sure? I ain't never.
Okay. I got to mute for just a second.
Go ahead, bro.
I smoked it one time.
He said, no, one rock. She said, no. He said, half. He said, one time.
Oh
shit!
One time, fucking. Now all I can think about is that Chappelle bit with fucking let me live this car. Fucking that shit. Fucking him on Fear Factor. That was fucking the best bit. That was great. You know, he's just like laying in the worms and shit. Man, I'll take me a nap. Fucking, that's fucking great. I love Chappelle, dude. He's fucking great. Jesse, you got it?
Okay. He's super funny.
Isn't he? Oh.
He's
like,
funny, but
he
to
only
me,
gets funnier, in my opinion. Like, his shit's fucking great.
But I also like Cat Williams. I think he's funny as hell too.
You ever see Cat Williams get choked out by like the 13-year-old?
Oh yeah. I saw that.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's a fucking.
That 13-year-old was look. He would have been like, yo, that 13-year-old fuck you up
you
too.
fuck with the wrong 13-year-old. Yeah, that's what happens. Like, you fucking sometimes you get checked. You know, keeping it real
like
occasionally goes wrong. You know, like
it's like he's been 13 for like 8 years in a row.
Right.
That's how 13 he is.
Why are you still in football? We all know you older than that. Like,
I'm 13 years old.
That's like the Dominican dude who came over to play baseball at your high school. You're like, what, bro?
We were just talking about that the other day. What was it, Danny? What was his name? Danny Gonzalez? No, I can't remember what his name was.
There's an old. Go ahead. Oh,
no,
wait.
I was gonna say that was like early 2000s or late 90s, right?
Yeah, I think so. That was like when Birdman had to put respect on his name. That was that era.
Oh yeah, so that was later than that. Yeah.
Funny.
Put some respect on my name.
You just got to do it. You got to put respect on it. You know. But like, but there's an old bit with what is it, Rickles, right? And like Rickles goes to like Dodger Stadium, right, and starts like roasting the fucking players, you know.
Oh, wow.
And he's telling them like, he's going like, you Dominican, you don't even know your wife's at, do you? Like he goes hard. Like Rickles just has no chill, you know.
Oh, he's looking to get hurt after his presentation.
Oh, he's fucking, and the Dominican guy's dying the whole time. Like he's fucking done, you know. Rickles just has a way, man. Like, but it's like him and Carlin. When Carlin would go to that space, like when he fucking handles a heckler, they're just like back out of that room, you know, just back out.
Yeah,
Like,
Danny Almonte.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was it.
I saw
Oh.
put it in there. Yeah.
But what we got? Kevin got fired this morning for coming to work high. Me stoned. Oh my God, no. Fucking. But this is me after the show. That's what that is. You know. Imagine you walk outside to that. Like.
Nah, I can't.
You like, I can't. Fuck that. I can't do it. That's a bear. That's a bear.
I don't know, man. If I had a setup, if I had a porch and a setup like that, I'd be saying, "Fuck the house." I'm gonna be camping out every night. I'm gonna be porch buddy. I'm your porch buddy. Come see me. Don't go in the house. I don't know what the fuck's in there. I just sleep on this couch. If there's some food comes by every once in a while, I'm staying on this fucking couch.
Someone left out the bong. That's what happened.
That's what it looked like.
That's what happened right there. We CSI'd that shit. We enhanced. We fucking degrained. You know, like we enhanced it again. We got in there. You know, we might be able to get a fingerprint if I can zoom in far enough. You know.
Look, he told his bear buddies. He said, "Yo, we got this house we could go rob." And he made it back there. He hit the bong.
Man, they left a bong out here, man. Fucking, you know.
I may as well just hit this real quick. And now he's
you know the bears were like, this little white bitch come over to our house because slept in all our beds. You know, the one that's too comfy, the one that ain't comfy enough, the one just right. Fuck that. We're gonna sleep on her shit tonight.
Man, why does he always get the comfy bed and shit? Fuck. God damn. You know.
And that bitch is a hoe too. She fuck anybody. That shit breaking in the house and fuck anybody.
Fucking my oatmeal. You know how much I paid for that oatmeal? Fuck, I worked 2 jobs.
Be it
like fucking
breaking and entering hoe. Breaking the law.
I fucking love it. What else we got? This one's fucking good. This one's just trippy. Cat, don't go into the 4th dimension, Cat. Don't do it, Cat. What did I say, Cat? God, why do you never listen to me?
That's trippy.
It is.
That is.
We're gonna stretch it all the way out, huh?
Okay, you're okay. God. God. Keep trying to tell you.
Time on their hands, and it would take me a long time to figure out how to do that, and it's probably real easy too.
Right? Yeah, it's just like the stretch key. Probably it's probably like 1 key. You know.
Probably maybe
like,
2 in the mouse.
Right. You're just like, well, you're probably just taking frames and like, you know, like stretching them out a little bit, right? You know, but you know, someone's got that Adobe, you know, Premiere like tutorial on YouTube. You know,
are those all the tabs you have open on your browser?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yep. That's the show. That's what that is. That's an hour's worth of stuff right there. You know,
it looks like Christmas lights.
Yep.
On Easter.
Right.
So right.
You guys have to explain to me how this fuckery is happening. The fuck is that?
It's a watch.
Right, but look, watch. Motherfucker watch disappears. Can't even find my watch.
Oh, damn. It's the background. It's the lighting.
Right. This is also Vanta Black.
Oh, that's hard.
You ever heard of Vanta Black? Right? It's
I don't know,
but
but
the darkest pigment.
Black people needed that kind of covering from the police for a long time. They gave it to a watch. We needed that.
Right.
Like, here comes the police. Let me just fucking disappear.
You know there's a guy like right there in Oakland with a whole car that's got like fucking the James Bond level disappearing shit. You know.
Yeah, we needed that.
Like, that would have been great.
That's some Harry Potter shit. Harry Potter shit in the hood, man. Just put the shit on.
What? You can't see me.
You can't
doing
see
the yayo dance.
Doing the yayo dance. All of a sudden, John Cena shows up. I can see you. Like that'd be terrifying. You know?
Well, we just hit him with the car and we out.
We out, you know, steel chair, you know, fucking, happy Easter, everybody. Make sure your rabbits don't get in your weed plants. Just make sure they don't do that. You know, you should be all right. Look at the adorable little bun, though. Oh my God, he eats it. He eats all of it.
Jeez.
Why y'all don't eat your vegetables like that? Look at how cute this motherfucker looks. You fucking do that, you know, you'd be all right. Or, you know, instead of eating that, you can go this guy's route.
How I would cook them. A large curmudgeonly squid, I would remove his tentacles, massage them with salt, and stir-fry Korean style with plenty of gochujang and scallions. As you can see, he skips tail day but still has plenty of claw meat. I would toast arborio rice with shallots and garlic, deglaze with Sauvignon Blanc, then add Larry the lobster stock to create a lobster risotto. I would serve it inside his hollowed-out cavernous body. Although pufferfish contain the deadly tetrodotoxin of the species Mrs. Puff appears to be, torafugu is perfectly safe when prepared properly. I would serve her as sashimi with sudachi lime and soy. Squirrels are commonly eaten across Appalachia as well as the American Low Country. I would brown Sandy's body in bacon fat, then braise with legumes and aromatics to create Sandy Cheeks Brunswick stew. Technically speaking, sea sponges are poisonous to consume. However, I believe that SpongeBob is a liar and is actually made of cheese, so I would make mozzarella in carrozza from the Campania region of Italy. I would keep SpongeBob's pants as a trophy. Tell me what characters I missed that you want to eat.
Yeah, tell them. The anchovies from that episode, you know. I like how he fucking talks about the squirrel. That's what's funny. He gets to the squirrel. Like,
what if he ate Gumby?
Gumby?
He'd be
Well,
Gumby. It would just be gum, I guess.
Gumby's filled with corn syrup.
Bacon oil?
Yeah, like.
Right.
Yep. Like,
I mean, you wouldn't cook them. You just eat them, right? It's gum, right? You don't cook gum.
You don't
Unless
cook
you're
gum,
like,
you
you know,
can eat
bath
'em.
salts or something.
Like,
you just put gum in a you put gum in a frying pan and put some salt and pepper on
Does
it.
that mean Gumby's got like one of those foil wraps around him, like somewhere? They had to make a weird shaped, like fucking foil thing.
But if you're on bath salts, whatever your mind sees, you mess up. That's how people get their face eaten.
Yeah.
And we're back.
See, the foil is his pimp suit. That's when he goes out to the clubs. He puts that foil on because Gumby says like, "What's up, ladies? Don't touch me! Don't touch me!"
It's like
I'm
it's like
Gumby, damn it!
those hater blockers.
Your ass.
You gotta have those reflective hater blockers, you know?
You know,
Fucking
yeah,
reflect
it's
that
like
hate back at them.
The disco ball's going and the lights are everywhere.
Perfect timing, Jesse. You have to cover this for us, otherwise it's copyright, but I'll play it for us. But you have to sing along for the kids at home. Do it a cappella. You ready?
Uh-oh.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, action.
Might as well jump.
Go ahead and jump.
Jump.
Yeah, jump. Why he do it like that? Why is he just so chill with that? You know?
I thought they were gonna like hit the ground.
Right? I mean, he's a bird. You think he's gonna like do this eventually, you know? Like hop that parachute.
Maybe they're just depressed birds. You know,
That's
they're
what
just
it
like,
is.
fuck it.
Right.
We're done.
He really wants to be a pigeon in New York, you know? Like,
oh my God.
See some pigeons
like-
do that. Some pigeons just said, fuck it, man. It ain't worth it.
That's the most disrespectful animal under the sun.
Oh,
Right?
the pigeon.
They wait till you clean your car and then they just like drop a truckload worth of shit on your shit.
I have a plan.
Right?
I have a plan for a restaurant in New York, and I'm just gonna call it Free Range Squab. Right? And see how many people figure it out, because you got a lot. Like, it's gonna be very easy protein choice. I'm just saying, like, you know, walk out there with a fucking net, you know, throw a cast net out, baby, catch 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, get a couple sous chefs, start plucking those pigeons. We'll be all right. Look, this one's got a hint of Cools, you know, with a little bit of Newport. Like, you know, it'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
That's why Kennedy Fried Chicken over in Brooklyn's so cheap. Because you go to Kennedy over by the Bedford Nostrand stop. You go to Kennedy's and get that bucket for cheap, but they done pick that shit off the wires outside. Oh, cheap motherfuckers. Some of the shit still got feathers on it.
You get a
like,
pair of red.
Kennedy, get your
you
shit
get a
together,
pair of red
son.
Nikes, fucking, you know, like.
Oh man, that leads to some jokes that you can't tell anymore. But you know, back in the day, we all grew up with those jokes. God damn, you know, like censorship sucks, but when you got to self-censor, that's even worse.
That's the worst part, you know. And when you're high and you forget to self-censor, it is funny. Also, everybody loves chicken. How is that a problem? I've never met someone that, other than vegans, you know, everybody loves chicken. Like the entire world.
I used to live off of. There was a place when I was in the Keys that I made.
Are you gonna talk about Bojangles? Is that what we're gonna talk about?
Dion's Fried Chicken. It's a chain of, like, they have convenience stores and then this little hot bar in the back, and all down the Florida Keys. And when I lived there, I just played music for a living, and I'd get done with a gig, you know, late at night, and that was the only place you could get like hot food that you didn't have to make yourself. And they had, you know, mashed potatoes and gravy, mac and cheese, some biscuits, fucking fried chicken. They also had a few Cuban dishes there. They also did the like fried mashed potato ball with some ground beef in the center.
Oh yeah.
Just ridiculous shit. And dude, their fried chicken was the best. And
what's that thing called? Puerto Ricans do that
complaints.
too. What are they? Mofongo.
I can't remember.
Mofongo.
Okay.
Yeah. Fried and
but yeah, that
pork
was
fat.
I mean,
one of the worst sounding
4 or 5 nights a week
names
for food.
Like if I tell you, come over for some mofongo, you're like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck you.
It's delicious.
It's
you know,
great. I mean, mofongo. You know what I'm saying? But if you tell
poo-poo
somebody,
platter is the worst. Poo-poo platter is the ultimate worst.
Poo-poo platter #1 with a bullet.
Right. Number one.
I'm gonna go get you something to eat. I'm gonna get you the poo-poo platter. Like, no, I'm already in the bathroom.
Man. Like, I'm good, dude. You know. What else we got today? Oh, this one's good.
Reef, I'm about to be sending you a link.
A link? Dope.
Let me see if this
I'll
works
take it. Where are you sending it?
Poo-poo platter.
Twitter? Your DMs.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I'll play that while you're doing that.
Now, again, this was on the fly. This was
What's the
18 minutes of work. Don't judge me too harsh.
Does she look good in a dress even though she didn't?
Damn.
That was a low blow. What are you gonna get your mom for Mother's Day?
Flowers. Maybe a new dress. Burn that one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Burn that one.
That kid's gonna get his ass whooped so bad when he gets home.
Damn
She made
right.
every way. She probably do it in the street, old school.
She's warming up
Get your
with
ass to
chocolate
work.
right
Great
now.
comedic timing, though. Killer
Like-
comedic timing.
Yeah.
No,
Take off a shoe, start whooping him right there.
No, she's gonna wait, you know, because you coming from that delegation, you either get one of two reactions, right? Either she goes bonkers on you on site, or she smiles in front of the camera like she did. Oh, right here. Oh, wait till they get to that door. You would go, tell them, motherfucker, I'm having a good. Like that, you're gonna have a problem.
Right. Don't want social services getting into the picture. You'll make sure you get that kid home like, oh, you a clown now, huh? You a clown, huh? How you like laugh at this shoe? Boom, boom, boom. Ha 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 ha! You the Joker, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Now go find your teeth. Go find your teeth. You little shit. Start paying rent.
All right, here's Jesse's thing. Hold on. I had to pull it up.
I sampled the Clappers commercial.
Uh-oh.
Where's my VLC?
Let me get this to work.
that fast.
You did that in that time you was quiet, Jesse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're the devil. That only the devil could do that.
Right? That's what my
Devil
Haitian
on
friend,
Good
you the
Friday.
devil.
Right.
You the devil.
You the devil.
I'm going to play for you. I'm going to play for you. But you are the devil.
Fucking look at your life. Fuck it. I love that shit. That's my favorite shit. Like there's something about the disdain from someone with an African accent. You know, it's just choice. But what else we got?
I don't know. Growing up in New York, like you should love accents.
Oh yeah.
There's everywhere else that has an issue with it, you know.
Yeah. Like you got the Jamaicans over there doing it up, giving you that oxtail soup right there. You know, like
Damn, okay.
you got the
He's
Puerto
knowing
Rican,
shit.
you got the Puerto Ricans and shit over there. The fucking right there, Southside Cocolo. You know what I'm saying? Fucking word up to Boricuans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking, like, dude, I got the coquito in the fridge. What you talking about, son? I got that sofrito and shit. Like, that's the zone. I'll make gandules right now.
Shit.
Like,
Oh shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he pulled every card.
Fucking every card, dude. I'll fucking do it all. I did brand stew chicken the other day and shit. Who fucking knows about that shit? You know? Like, fuck, I might as well start doing ackee and salt fruit. The fuck am I doing?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
He said ackee and salt fish. What?
Fucking
Okay.
saltfish and shit. There's a great, if you ever want to fucking get real hungry while you're stoned, there's a I think it's called like it's like Rasta Kitchen or something like that, right? And it's just this dude in like this little like fucking tiny little like shack setup in Jamaica making food on like an open fucking like barrel with stones in it, puts fire in there.
Is it just the one guy?
Yeah, it's like the one guy and the other dude filming and stuff, big giant like dreads and shit, and like
Shit, my uncle be watching.
gotta
Uncle watching that shit.
It's the fucking best,
Yes.
dude. That fucking dude's what's up. He goes out in the woods with a machete and cuts down a fucking
I
weed
gotta
tree.
tell him you said that. Yep,
Like,
that's him.
This fucking shit's the best. You know, they gotta go up to the mountain, get their tonic and shit. Go all the way up there. Fucking, you know, everything's all fucking Irie and shit. All Itall. They fucking do it up. Be like, he'll cook fucking lobster and shit for people. Be like, I can't eat that. Sorry. I'm gonna go eat this other delicious food. You guys have fun with that. You know, it's the fucking dumbest shit.
Hey, what did Dingo say in the chat? Weed makes even child abuse funny. Yo. Yo.
Like
That's extra.
The name's a dingo ate me, baby. Come on. You gonna talk about child abuse? Come on. It's fucking eating babies.
We got a lot to get through. What you guys got to caption that?
God.
What the fuck is that? Who let this guy in the club? Who let that guy here? Why is he here? Why is he in the fucking Adidas and shit? This is the Slavic.
He was on tour.
Right? This is like the Slavic. What is it? The fucking they're like right outside Ukraine or whatever. You know, they got fucking, you know, Igor over here with his fucking Adidas and shit. You know, I just found this fucking picture funny. You know, like how'd they let this fucking band get together?
This is like the corny version of Voltron or some shit.
Right? Which
Like
body
Tree
part does
Justice
this guy
League.
have? Which body part does
That's
this
the
guy
Dollar
have
Tree
in
Justice
Voltron?
League.
You know, he's probably the turd we didn't see used.
Right? Yep. That's the escape turn.
After the blazing sword didn't work,
Right.
it was like mighty turd, and we just never got to see him.
It's like an escape pod, dude. That's what it is. They just fire it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And it just happened so fast.
But
I mean,
what else I got?
It's supposed to be.
So there's a running theme when I bring Jesse on the show. The dolphins are dicks. I have more proof that dolphins are dicks.
Oh yeah, he gassed him into going over there. The bitch can't do that.
Fuck it, I can go get it. I'm gonna fucking get it right now. Oh fuck, I can't get it. He's fucking laughing at him, you fucking asshole. Fucking dolphins are dicks.
If you let the video go, I think he ends up like trying to.
Well, there's an orca that does the same thing, right? And they figured it out. So, right, this is they do this in the wild too, just not as like ridiculous, you know. But they'll take the fish that they get and they'll essentially like bait the fish over so they can, or the bird, so they can fucking get the bird. They want that free range squab too, man. You know, like
I like that.
I'm telling you. You tell me if I didn't open that up, motherfuckers wouldn't be coming to eat there. Like,
yeah, that was good. That was Jen Psaki circle back level good.
Dude, I fucking call back like I'm Chappelle, dude. I'll call back a joke I haven't even made yet. The fuck you talking about? You know? Like, I'm calling it back from when I thought about it 30 minutes ago. You know? Like, fucking y'all just hadn't heard that shit yet. Ready and action.
He's all in.
He's all in. Cat goes all in. Cat goes all in. You know he's got the nuts too. He's got them. You can't forget that cat won't bluff. Look at that face. You think that face lies? Fucking. He's got like what? Like Jack 2, right? Like fucking.
He said, "Look, even if I lose, how you gonna catch me?
How you gonna fucking catch me? I'm out, dog. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And I got 9 lives, so if I fall off this building, I'm still gonna walk away. I'll be
fucking the second one. I did a whole fucking music video and shit. 50 Cent was there. You don't remember? Fucking, you know. He didn't talk about me though. Talked about how he got shot. Why do white people decide to fucking buy dumb pets? Why do they do that? Why do you have this in your house? Look at his fucking eyeballs. Like, those eyeballs are murder eyeballs. You can't like you're waiting for that motherfucker to fuck that, like, stop touching my foot. Stop it. I'm putting my foot. Stop it. That dude's gonna wait. That thing waits till you go to sleep. That's what it does.
I was waiting for him to like dig his claws in between her bones or something.
Her bones. You've seen one too many like fucking World Star videos.
Damn, Chris,
man.
you want some violence?
Like,
he came on this show for some violence.
You've been on E-Bombs World one too many times. Like, you know.
I want to see that owl carve up his fingers. I want to see some blood shooting out.
What's the other one that's even more ridiculous than that?
Oh, Something Awful?
Yes.
Yeah, he said E-Bombs World. I haven't been on there in years.
That was like,
I remember that.
What was that shit? It was almost like RSS, but not. I can't even remember that shit. It was like before it was like before Reddit. You know, it was like around the fucking E-Bomb World shit, but it was similar. Like, it was, people could post to it, and you know, can't fucking remember that shit. You know, it was right after like 3.5 inch floppies came out of fashion. You know, like we started. You got AOL on disk. You remember that era? You had like Netscape. You know,
Yes,
y'all remember
I had
Netscape? You know,
I had all of that.
like, but this fucking doggo. We made it to doggos, and shit.
What the hell? So the dog can't fight his way out the bag?
That dog gave up.
That's what gets me. This is what gets me. There's like one little bit in it that kills me every time on it. Watch for the breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, really? Seriously? Which one of you motherfuckers gonna kill me? Because I'm ready to end this. Come on.
Dude, you know you'd be pissed too. You made a popcorn. You got the popcorn already. Your movie's about to start. And the dog's fucking done eating your popcorn, man. You know? Fucking, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make another bag, but you're gonna burn that bag. We know how that works. Like,
Exactly.
you put it for the same time. The same fucking time. You know, how that shit work? Play.
That's the devil too. She conjured Satan.
You know I don't know none of that non-voodoo. You know I don't do that shit.
Got a ring of salt. Be throwing some sage around. Got some candles.
That's what you hear in hell. You just hear that, right? Like, you know,
hell, you're like,
right?
And the Meow Mix song, like on loop
Reef,
forever.
do you need me to sample that real quick?
I mean, I feel like you were going to.
Hang on. Can you just real quick? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm gonna just 1 second. I just want to hear that slowed down a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna chop and screw the cat? That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
We're gonna turn that tape down?
Hmm?
I hope that cat wasn't doing that because that would have been his last day in my house.
Oh,
That's right. You sleeping outside, motherfucker.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah,
Hit me.
yeah.
Start it
Ready?
over.
And go.
Hmm?
There you go.
Fuck no. Ouch.
Okay, we got it.
Get
Yeah,
your
you
Satan
got it.
cat ass out of here.
Yeah, you can go.
I don't think there's enough copyrighted music in here to get me pulled because it's like 8 seconds,
Famous last words.
right? And actually,
Never let them know your next move.
Water on my butt like a tub. They got my little gun in the club. Don't worry about me, I'm a thug.
He's fucking out of here. Oh,
Those are some interesting creatures, I tell you.
they're fucking weird. You know,
They
I
are.
used to live near in Florida, in Naples, right? There was a
Okay, yeah.
the Panther Reserve was there, right?
Okay.
I lived like out in Immokalee, like literally right there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and you know they ain't got no fence. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you be taking your trash out at night. You tell your mama, I ain't taking no trash out after dark. Mama, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You don't see the eyeballs in the forest, mama. Like, you know, you don't hear that weird noise that only panthers make. Fucking, I have.
Somebody scratching that panther's ass. And he's going.
Oh god.
Okay, are you ready? Tell me this doesn't come from hell. You ready for this?
Yeah. 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 Now if you play it backwards, it'll tell you to go listen to Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, right.
You know?
You know what's fun? And I'm surprised I've never done this before, but
You don't see the eyes in the bushes of God, mama.
I have a whole bunch of just ludicrous samples saved in here.
But while you do that, I just wanted to make sure that we celebrate Daisy's 15th birthday. You know, so shout out Daisy. You know, got to get a couple more in there. Although they don't have enough fucking candles. Come on, you could have fucking splurged on the candles. You know, candles are cheap. You at least get the ones that say 15. At least get that one. You know,
Correct.
like you know you live in a poor family when they gotta reuse the birthday candles. You know, like you could clearly see that it's been burnt before. Like it's half gone and shit. You know, like you
Nubs.
fucking,
It's just a wick sticking out of the cake. There ain't even no wax though. It's just enough.
How come you couldn't give me no new candles, Mama? How come?
Hang on. Let's ask Nancy Pelosi what she thinks. Nancy, what do you think of this?
I enjoy it.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you.
Perfect. me and you got to work on filling up my soundboard because all I got is shit like fucking.
Fuck you.
You know, I got that. I got my fucking.
Don't worry about it, Nancy.
I started bringing him my fucking reefer.
I got Joey. I got this guy.
You should find something from.
You got that guy.
Oh, that's good. You should find something from Bernie Mac.
Oh,
I ain't
dude,
scared of you.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers. I ain't fucking
scared
scared
of
of you. My dick is
one of
so
my
big. Fucking.
One of my favorite
I'll
Kamala
pull it out.
lines.
All y'all can't see.
To see what can be.
She sounds just ripped out of her gourd. It's so
Do you know the backstory of the I ain't scared of y'all motherfuckers? Do you know the backstory? That's not his set. So he had a set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and what happened is that they fucking the last guy bombed, right? So and it's like they're at the Apollo,
that's
like
right.
it's fucking brutal. And that motherfucker comes out here and goes, "I ain't scared of y'all motherfuckers," and wins the crowd back.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
And like that's his whole and his whole bit is like his whole act for that is I've got a bigger dick than you, right? I'm better than you. Suck my dick. You know, I ain't scared of you. Like it's just different versions of that over and over, and it's the fucking best. Like
it's like all things, right? The good die young. The talented, you know, they tend to go early. They took Bernie and they left Steve Harvey. You know,
my god! Oh my god! Like
shots fired.
Bernie Mac has one of the best specials of all time.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even talking about his like Kings of Comedy. Like, I'm talking about his special where he's talking about the fucking kids are acting up. Fucking, I don't even fucking need you. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this as a favor to your mother. Like that shit that fucking kills. Like he had the fucking he had one of the fucking I got myself a cookie. No, you didn't. Fucking it's the best fucking special ever. And it's like you don't even get any of that from his original set, like that we all know him for. That was just him eviscerating a fucking room, which is the best bit of that. But what else I got? I got more stuff.
Richard Pryor was gone.
Pryor was fucking like recently Gilbert Gottfried that guy he just passed.
What are you doing? It's so nice of you to come and get Kevin.
Gilbert
Everyone
Gottfried.
loves
Holy shit.
How the fuck did
I have never heard of
I was a parrot? Fucking
I have never heard a black man do Gilbert Gottfried that good.
Oh my god,
that
okay.
Is, that's
Can
chef's
you do me a
kiss.
favor?
I am so glad you're on this show.
That
shit made me cry.
Hang on, maybe I can find this and send this to you. He was on Hollywood Squares once, and all he did was troll the shit out of the contestants.
Oh, is it I might not be able to play it with copyright and shit, but it's the you fool! That one.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
Right? Where it's like
he would
the
make
answer.
them think he was just so sure of something.
Right. And then they would say it's wrong. You fucking you know.
And then just when they started to trust him, he'd flip it the other way.
It's a very difficult voice. Like I can do Morty. Look, I can do Rick all fucking day. Like, and most people like that is difficult, you know. But fucking Gilbert is just like Rick screaming at the top of his lungs the entire time, you know.
And he's teasing, so his eyes.
Right, you have to do the face. You have to do the whole thing, and like that's where it is. Like it's fucking weird.
In the face. Do you remember Problem Child? Wasn't he the dean of the school? Who was like selling the kid to John Ritter?
Forever. I only knew him. I was not like old enough for like to get Gilbert other than like as like the parrot in The Lion King, right? But I had him on commercials, and I'm like, who is this guy? Right? Like They used him in loads of commercials because he's got a crazy voice.
10, 10, 220.
Right. Like, I'm like, what? This guy. Like, I never knew until like, and then eventually, like, I found Hollywood Squares, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. You know.
He used to, him and Rhonda Shear would take turns hosting USA Network's Up All Night, right? And they would have like these late night just B movies and stuff. So, you know, and I remember one night, I can't remember what the movie was, but he was talking about, he goes, and I'll totally get canceled for this. I don't care. But this was like late 80s, early 90s. He'd say, and now back to Screwballs. Well, the Michelin man makes house calls. And then they cut to this scene of this chick wearing this, like, she's wearing like the sweatpants and sweatshirt, and she got some rolls on her. I was like, oh, damn, that's the Michelin man, dude. What the hell? You can't do that shit now, though. But he could, since he's dead. So, you know, you can't cancel a dead person.
Whoever really he's haunting, by the way, is going to be in for a doozy. Because, like, like you can't have like that Gilbert Gottfried as the fucking ghost.
You fool!
Like, you fool!
I hope you like this house. I liked it when I lived here. Now when you shit, I'm going to watch you do it every single time, just like I'm your dog.
And no one will believe you. Fucking, like, you know.
What's the matter with you, Bob? Oh, yeah, I can't shit. Why? Because Gilbert Gottfried's haunting my bathroom. I can't shit.
Fucking, I'm just imagining a whole movie in my head. Fucking,
you won't leave me alone.
Like, that's gonna be the next.
That's not how you have sex with your wife. Let me show you, since I've done it so many times.
Fuck you, Gilbert. You dead motherfucker. Fucking my wife. What the hell?
We're gonna film the next.
Comedian.
Ghost.
Look, speaking of comedians, real quick before we could get into you know, Never Ending Story with Atreyu and all that.
Yeah.
They had a picture on Twitter today, and it was like all the dead comedians that recently died, like Bob Saget, Gilbert Gottfried, and there was like three of them.
Ralphie May and like
Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson. Yeah.
So after I guess Bill Maher pissed off the liberals, they posted that meme and was like, "Oh, Bill, come join us."
Oh,
right?
Fuck.
I thought it was funny because even though there's death on him, they still watch his program every fucking week. So if he dies, ain't nobody gonna be more mad than those people. So I just thought that was kind of ironic.
That's fucking great.
Come join us, Bill.
Come join us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, honestly,
speaking of Atreyu,
the way Bill Maher's been the last decade, like, I don't think he'd fit in at that table as much as he would over wherever Rush Limbaugh's hanging out.
Fucking Rush.
Yeah, I was about to say he ain't going up. He ain't going up. He's going down with that cat. He's gonna get down to hell. That cat. That's all Bill Maher's gonna hear for the rest of his eternity is that fucking cat.
Right. Oh, like. My hell is just gonna be a Hillary Clinton speech on loop, you know. But anyway, how do you guys think 18 seconds of copyrighted music will get you pulled?
It's only one way to find out, right?
Reach the stars. Fly a fantasy.
Wow, they really did it.
They did it.
That's awesome.
They did it. That's fucking adorable. I just imagine like we gotta get the next shot without the car, right? We can't have the car in there. Okay, and they're holding the fucking dog out the fucking window trying to do it. That's gonna be the next thing. And the dog's like the happiest, you know.
Great.
Oh.
I remember one time I had an argument with this kid, and we were talking about Never Ending Story, and I said, "Yeah, I like that flying dog that's in Never Ending Story." And he goes, "It's a luck dragon. It's a luck dragon. You should call it a luck dragon." I was like, "No, it's a fucking flying dog, man. Look at this shit, man. He's got like the nose. It's a dog, man." He goes, "No, it's a luck dragon. It's a luck dragon." They start crying. I'm like, "Damn, bitch."
I always said it was a flying dog.
That's the actual. Actually,
according to the original novel.
Right. But what else I got? I got some more stuff. This is some of y'all relationships right here.
Damn.
This is getting graphic.
Some porno shit right here.
Only if you're a dog.
Hang on.
Oh, baby. Yeah, right there. Oh, yeah.
Steam.
Jesse's stupid.
Fucking. That's a fucking. They need couples therapy is what they need. That's what they fucking need. You know,
Yeah,
they gotta go see Dr. Phil or something. You know.
Reef, could you please post that to Twitter and put me and who?
Okay. Who am I tagging?
Good. That's good.
At Jesse and V. Who else am I
I'm married. I
tagging?
can't. But you please.
Who else am I tagging? What's the other one?
Oh no, just to the world. Just post it to Twitter.
Oh, perfect. Done.
Just me and
there you go. Sent. There you go. That's what I do. What I do, baby. You know, like, and if everyone wants to take the whole video and share it to your coworkers with one of those dumb emails that you got, you know, like right after the other guy leaves like the cat hates Mondays picture for the 19th time. You know what I'm saying? Put my shit in there. Fucking blow his goddamn head off.
You know,
what?
It's funny you just said that work emails have gone from like work emails to being like some nasty stuff that you would look around, make sure nobody could see, to now it's like totally sanitized because you just got your phone right there next to
Right.
you. So it's amazing.
Back when people sent around blue waffles and, you know, videos with cups in them, jars.
So the cell phone actually helped save jobs.
Yes.
So you don't get in trouble for sending those insensitive emails that somebody could fuck around and find.
Yeah. I
You know
mean,
what? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say us, you know, us meme harvesters. We're gonna form a union, right? You know, so I'm gonna make sure I get on MSNBC and all that stuff. Talk about the union, you know, do all that shit. We'll get it fixed, man. So you can post those emails again. You know, that's one of our demands. So as well as
Speaking
that barrels of weed we saw earlier, that's also in the demands. But
Well, yeah, that's in the plan.
you know, right.
Speaking of sharing with coworkers, Reef, I showed some guys I work with the video from the first time I was on here of Lala Hathaway doing the throat singing,
Oh,
the
yeah.
multi-chamber throat singing
The
shit.
dual
That
tone
is
shit.
That gives me, I don't get chills
says-
legitimately, but that does. It's like, it's not quite human, but it sounds so fucking cool.
That's,
It's ridiculous.
Everyone should go look
God.
up Snarky Puppy with Lala Hathaway. Those guys are fucking killer. It's all old, like they just grabbed almost everyone from like Austin. It feels like actual musicians, but like they come from like jazz shit and gospel and all that. It's like funk. It ends up being real killer at the end. And they throw Lala
Midpoint
Hathaway
in that jam, all of a sudden she does the separate throat singing thing that Tibetan monks do, but she like harmonizes
it.
3 different notes at the same time, and it's so hard to
She says she
really
can't do that in
understand until you
church.
hear it.
She can't do that in church.
it's
People
ridiculous.
think it's demons.
I mean, I'm
know?
I'm not really a religious person, but my God, when you hear that, it's like
You'll get what you're saying.
It's
I mean, come
unnatural in a good way, but I could see how some people would be a little
All you gotta
disturbed
do
by it almost.
is look
But
up
it
who her
sounds
daddy
incredible.
is.
It sounds
look up who her daddy is. Go look up Donnie Hathaway first, and then fucking
Shots
get
for
to
Donny
her.
Hathaway.
You know what I'm saying? Then just
There's
for
a
fun,
really
throw a little
great,
Kirk Franklin in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Amy
throw that Kirk
Winehouse.
Franklin in.
Amy
you see that
Winehouse did a
stuff
cover of Donny Hathaway's version of "A Song for You."
Yeah,
and it's incredible. I mean, I've always loved Amy Winehouse. but that cover, they let a little bit of studio time catch on at the end as soon as they finished the song. She goes, there's a lot of singers, Marvin Gaye, that like I'll always love, but Donny Hathaway, she goes, there was something in him, there's something dark, and that's just where they let it hang. And it's
you end up
so good
in black wedding playlists, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've made it. When you're right there against Soul Train line, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, you're doing
fucking
good.
Donny Hathaway, man.
You're doing fucking real good, and like, if you get before Shout, dude, yeah, that's a good spot right before Shout. That's a good gig. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Shout, I really hope this doesn't happen at a gig, I'll just take, thank you. I'll just take that. That's another fucking demonic noise from the fucking Marmaduke.
Yeah. Oh, that is the Black Marmaduke.
The Black Marmaduke. That's a much better movie.
Tyler, what you making all that noise for? Give me that.
Tyler Perry's Black Marmaduke is gonna fucking be a blockbuster. I'm telling you fucking right now. Medea's gonna fuck that dog up. It's gonna be great.
No more Medea movies, Tyler Perry.
It's gonna be great.
Seeing grown men in dresses.
Oh, fucking! I'm down. Fucking, I'm still down.
Do something else.
Do something else. What, you want him to do? Like a different dude in a dress, or like,
No. Just do something else.
Okay.
How about you just put the lady in the dress and let Big Mama be Big Mama?
Right. But you're okay with one of the fucking Wayne's brothers doing it? Like.
I mean, they did. What
the White Girls?
Skit called On a Living Color. No. What was the skit called On a Living Color?
Homie don't play that.
No, Men on Film.
Yes.
Men on Film.
Men on Film.
Yeah.
When they do like 2 Z snaps and a twist.
Yeah.
Hated it.
My favorite In Living Color is fucking Carrie, right? Carrie on In Living Color was fucking great, but Carrie,
yes. They had out of any programming that featured a whole bunch of comics,
right?
That was probably where
one of the best.
You
That
had
and
the
the
assembly of everyone.
That and the Richard Pryor show. Go fucking back and watch the Richard Pryor show. Oh my god!
Everybody on there.
But yeah, In Living Color is fucking killer for sure. The one where he does a tour, like the news tour of the fucking homeless guy's like cardboard house, is the fucking best shit. I fucking love that shit.
David Allen Greer.
Yeah, he's fucking in there like, well, this is my newspaper blanket. Fucking like the best. It's like a Cribs episode. It's fucking fantastic.
There's so many great people got their start there.
When he was a homeless man, when he was like, what did he say? I have an ugly wife and a fucked up life in the army.
That's fucking funny.
He was like carrying something around in a jar too. What did it looked like?
He was like, yeah, this is my pickle juice. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking love that shit.
Pickle juice.
Dude,
Homie the Clown.
The Richard Pryor. I went through a YouTube rabbit hole of the Richard Pryor show like not that long ago, and it was fucking killer. Like their whole To Kill a Mockingbird bit is you couldn't get away with it today for one, right? That ain't happening.
You
I didn't know that stuff back then.
Like
if you go back from like 94, 95 back, you can't do any of that stuff.
No.
90% of it you can't do now.
I mean the one where they go in and do the Egyptian tomb. People remember that Richard Pryor bit. That was great. They're like, oh, wait, they're talking about black people did this. Shit, we gotta get out of here. Fucking, that was killer. Like it was like they're flipping through the pages and it's like they had an advanced civilization with like, fucking showing UFOs and shit. Like it's fucking great.
You couldn't do there's so much you can't do now because there's people watching something looking to be offended.
Right.
Like I want to see Warren's show because I want to see the first thing he says that I find offensive. And there we go.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm amazed I ain't got canceled yet. I'd say some offensive shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, I mean, they'll cancel my visa before they cancel me. So, you know, I ain't got no money. You know, like fucking anyway. But no, it's crazy because Pryor's like literally in that episode. Like, yeah, you would say it's like controversial or whatever, but he fucking lays out the bullshit and is satiring it there, and like going like, look, we were kings and queens of Egypt and like, you know, like that was us, right? When like people didn't know that, like people didn't clue that in at the time, like, you know, so like
Reef, I just
sent me a
DM'd
thing.
you
Cool.
Richard Pryor clip that and he puts it so perfectly and he's so calm about it. And usually when someone's really laying out how shit works on such a basic level, they get fired up, and he's just like so matter of fact the way he puts this, and he's absolutely right. And I love how I know I'd never gotten to see this side of him in an interview before, because he's incredibly serious about it, but it's really fucking cool. This is a short clip.
And action, and then I'll get his up.
Oh nah, player, you fucking with the phone. Nah, player, go leave.
That's the wrong end.
Don't
The
wake him
call's
up.
coming from inside the house.
Nah, son, don't. Son, don't do it.
Oh, no. He's like, I was never here. He didn't fucking see me.
Honey Badger, Wolverine, whatever you are, you better keep it pushing, player.
Wolverine.
He's moving as fast as he can.
That's a sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sloth. You better not do that again.
You better not do that again. You got hella lucky, sloth. You know.
Yo, you lucky. He just finished eating the edible. That's why he didn't attack you.
Right. Like.
Yeah, I was about to say that snake stoned as fuck. Because he was just like, hey, sloth.
The human he ate a minute ago smoked a fucking big ass blunt. You know. But
the snake's just like, oh, it's a sloth. He's like, Jesus, that's a snake.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, shit, goddamn. Sorry, I'm.
You know, the snake said, the snake said, you know what? I'll get his ass tomorrow. He's gonna be right there.
That'll do it, I guess.
Oh, this interview.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this.
On the show, they wouldn't let me have it. I was gonna have a chart. I was telling someone else this. I was gonna have a chart to show that as the shows got worse, my money got larger. They call it integrity chart. Say integrity 3, money 12.
I got
integrity.
The television thing, you know, a lot of people said it was canceled, and the show wasn't canceled. You know, we only did 4 shows, and that was our intent, because it's hard work trying to do something and people telling you can't.
It must be tough, you know, looking over your shoulder.
And they lie. Grown men lie to you, to your face.
Like what? Can you give me an example?
Well, we'll fix that. It's not our fault. And I'll be right back. I'll be with you Wednesday. We'll talk about it. And then they'll go to somebody else. Fix it. You know, make sure that doesn't get on, okay? Don't tell him I said so. Right? And then they look you in the face, and I want to hit them in the face, you know? And you can't do that because the court, they sue you now. You know?
Yeah, that's this new thing.
Yeah, it's $60,000 for a left hook. It's not worth it.
No. Well,
and plus, you might get dusted, too, and it's very embarrassing. You know, you don't always win them fights when you be hit.
No.
It's very embarrassing to have an old white man whoop you at NBC. All through the halls.
So how'd you leave it with these characters?
Well, I left it like I went. I left everything intact, said so long, and thank you very much, and see you at the Bank of America.
Well, what kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
lying?
Waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What are they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is
You have
Hispanic.
to be colored to be on television. You can't,
Yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there. Just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Yep.
Probably
Freebasing.
Racism.
Stop racism.
Back when it was called freebasing. Yeah.
This is the bit. This is so perfect.
Each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other. They find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but.
No, all right.
But it is. In fact, it is that fucking simple.
How long does it take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe.
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Here's a good guy, Richard Pryor.
I just love. I mean,
we get the truth so often. It's whether or not you choose to hear it, and whether or not you choose to accept it. But we're very often told the truth. We just maybe at times it's the source we don't trust, believe, or like that leads us to just dismiss it, or maybe it just sounds so far-fetched that you're like, I don't know. But we're often told the truth a lot of times about a lot of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, he was able to fucking put so much in his fucking, you know, like this whole movie with Wilder about going to prison and stuff is full of like, you know, little bits in there and stuff like that. Like, fucking killer. I'm a big fan of Pryor, you know, and my father is pretty much Sanford, so, you know, like, what are you gonna do? You know, pretty much, yeah. Fucking Lamont out here, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, hopefully Julio shows up with some weed, you know?
Man, think about it. If we didn't have that stuff, we'd all be like, Leave It to Beaver. Like, oh, God.
Like,
yeah, even just like the sound, even from like different strokes. The world don't want to.
Well, even Friends.
Like, we needed that.
Like Friends. What was the better Friends? The one that was before Friends. That was like
Living Single.
Right.
Living Single.
Yeah.
Because we are living single. In
Like,
the 90s kind of world. Yeah, that was my joint.
I mean, that
Tootie was on there.
Pretty fucking tight.
I like Tootie.
Like
Tootie.
Yeah,
Tootie with them big old roles that she acted. Anyway, what? Tootie!
All right.
Tootie couldn't see her shoes. Tootie. Anyway, what? Sorry. Stay in school, kids. Don't talk about titties.
Look here, Sanford. We moved on up. Okay.
Big dummy. That girl got some big titty. Can't see her shoes.
This goose is gonna fucking wreck this guy.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. It's not worth it.
All right, go get it.
It's not worth it. Oh.
Bad advice.
Oh. He's like, you gonna come into my home disrespecting me?
Fuck that shit, dog.
Yeah, Karate Kid.
Oh.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Look, my homie told you to get the fuck out of here. My homie told you.
Now there's numbers.
Oh,
man.
Like,
Yo,
we got a
I was
straight block.
I was ready to see some bloodshed. I thought he was
that's
gonna
some
get
hard ass shit, right?
going on.
It was. Oh, you think this your ball?
He hit that shit too. He was just like fucking. Wow,
It was.
You know.
It was
like,
your ball.
Fucking.
This my
Get him, Billy. I told you, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
And he fucking hype man fucking came in too.
Speaking of Bernie Mac. Look, that's the perfect Bernie Mac.
That's Bernie Mac. That's Bernie Mac.
Brother, you can't have no milk and cookies.
Can't have no milk and cookies. Fucking.
The milk and cooks.
Oh.
Milk and cook.
Look at this little fucking puppo.
What?
That can't be real. Oh, it is.
Fucking.
He got mad. He got mad.
He got fucking mad. Tasty cookies.
Hell.
Oh, that's all I can hear.
Tiny shit.
That's all I can hear in that song, by the way. Tasty cookies. We all have diarrhea.
No,
sorry.
This time it said, "Stop playing with me."
Fucking.
Stop playing with me.
I don't want a
Where's the
Krabby
rest of the
Patty.
Where's the rest of this sandwich? What's this little bite-sized shit?
Dude, why are these dogs always so mad? Why?
Right? That's all I
Why
ever
are
see
they-
them do is snarl.
Why are they filled with so much rage? They're just rage.
Seriously.
I have
Fix
a
your
theory
shit, dog. Get a
that
job.
all
Figure your
dogs
shit out.
are just like little
Get a
gangbangers, right? You know, okay. Hey, what?
All dogs.
Well, fucking, this is my
dogs
dog.
Gangbangers and cats
Like,
the devil.
Pretty much, yeah. Dogs are just like fucking. This is my turf. You cool? You cool? Fucking. That's all it is. Like that's what they're doing. Like every time you hear a bark, it's fucking. Sup, dog? Like that's all it is. Every fucking time. This is my yard, dog. That's the best bit. The Cholo dogs. Cholo dogs are the best dogs. Fucking ASA, this is my yard. Okay. Fucking. Here we go. We have some of these big versions.
Aww.
Right? We got the big versions. They're little cute little versions. I love when they do that. I mean, you hear that song out in the wild, you hear that out in the wild, you're gonna fucking run, dude. Fucking, dude, was that Yoshi? Was that fucking Yoshi? This one's fucking great. This is rapid fire. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait, I gotta back it up. There we go.
I saw what's coming next. Come on.
Black Marmaduke got it again.
Oh, shit.
That was Black Marmaduke. Oh, that
Another fucking rage dog.
Bruh! No!
Oh, God.
Oh. And there it goes.
No, what the fuck? Ah, Mix, don't touch me.
Oh, shit.
What the thing? That guy's not even racing yet. Yeah, he did. He blinked. No.
What?
He went in. Fuck.
That's awesome.
Nah, that praying mantis was like, what?
Dude, I'm waiting for like the next move. Like, imagine those. Like, imagine like the movie 8-Legged Freaks, but with mantises that were giant.
Ooh, no
it's
thanks.
gonna be ridiculous. Those things would murder all of us if they were 5 foot tall. You know, they're grabbing Kevin Hart first. You know, it's gonna be fucking. He's gone. Right up off that high stool.
So I know you guys get this reference, or at least Warren will. You know, that mantis, if it was 5 feet, would be like, you think you're going to bother me as I'm eating?
Fucking, who's gonna do Space Coast?
Right?
It's like when you get hit in the mouth, you go, ah.
Yeah, that was those Saturday afternoon kung fu shows, man. I used to watch those shits all the time.
Oh, like fucking.
I know, right? Those guys sound like they were from Queens too, when they do the overdubs. Nah, see, we're gonna fight these guys. See,
You mean like
these guys?
like the nine?
They would laugh.
The
like,
9 chambers. The fucking the 9 chambers. The fucking. You talking about the woo? You talking about all that shit? You gotta go back. Y'all gotta do your homework. Y'all gotta know about Raekwon the chef. You know, y'all motherfuckers gotta learn. You know, ODB's still my favorite. Fuck you. ODB's still the GOAT.
You know what's funny is that Asian culture had a major impact on hip hop.
It was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was like
earliest days.
Yep. Like I mean, like
even on some it was just with the wool. From the earliest days, you can even see how the guys were dressing. You know, they would put on the headbands that you would see like as part of a gi. So
Joey Diaz has got a killer bit about Bruce Lee. You know, and fucking y'all motherfuckers don't know. Like it's just Joey Diaz going fucking hard. You know, look here, cocksucker. Fucking, it's just that shit for fucking ever. You know, but it's fucking killer. Speaking of killers, and full screen, computer on the big screen, engage. Fuck you, tired of your shit.
Damn, just handed him a 5-piece.
Tired of your shit. Fucking, I got your tail, bitch. I got hands. Fuck you. Like, I got fucking hands. To her son. That's like that Roy Jones Jr. combination. You know what I'm saying? Just all fucking left hooks, baby. Just fucking throw them. You know?
If that dog was a female, that would be a literal bitch slap.
Have you ever seen Roy Jones Jr. left arm?
Warren, you got to start giving me like a little signal or something before one of those. I can be ready to roll.
There's like a famous photo.
That's the one where he keeps
with
his left arm down.
No,
there's one where he puts it
can
down.
You say
and
that
you can
again,
clearly
Warren?
see how much bigger. Like there's a gigantic difference with his fucking arms.
The bitch slap.
Like look at this arm compared to fucking this arm. Like this one compared to this one. Like all he does is throw that one punch. It's just lefts. Just all lefts.
No, he's jerking off with that arm. That's his jerk off arm.
Well, that's how it started.
That's his mask.
Look at it. Look at how different that is. Like.
Yeah, he's left-handed. That's left-handed.
Left-handed, huh?
He's firing off for the next minute.
He's spanking it. Look at that! Come on.
It's like
he's chronic too.
This fucking side ate a shitload of spinach. This side be eating Twinkies. What the fuck? You know, like
I've heard of like skipping leg day, but skipping like one arm
day. All you see him doing is fucking doing one curl in the backyard and shit. Fucking
isometrics, man. That's the way to do it.
Right? Like what he does is he holds a full beer in the other hand, right? And that's enough difference of resistance. You got to lift the beer and then the weight. Little beer, and then you fucking fight like Roy Jones. Fucking I brought the gorillas. Monkey Harambe. Let's fucking go. Why you be doing that? Why you be doing that?
Like grab ass.
Why you be doing that? Man, I'm fucking tired of this shit.
I got mind control over the what? You tell me shut up?
Yeah,
I'll be
fucking.
quiet.
I'll be quiet.
Speaking of spanking the monkey.
What you think someone taught the gorilla that joke just to give you that setup, Warren? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
They
all
planned
the
it.
stars aligned, all the Easter eggs behind me aligned, and that joke was ready. Chef's kiss.
The praying manti will go for Kevin Hart first. That's exactly right. In our movie, absolutely. Kevin Hart definitely dies first in that movie. You know, he gets dropped by like the 4-foot mantis.
First in the movie,
right?
And then he just carries him off somewhere, like Mothra or something. Just picks him up, just takes him away.
We'll have to have a scene like this. Fucking got his ass in there. Fucking did it. Good for you, dog. Now just hold him down and you got it. You know? Like, you know, you'll get all the kibble. Oh my god. Now we're in the real zone. They told you not to let me get here. You know? Kanye been trying to tell y'all. You know?
What do you call a blind dinosaur? What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Blindosaurus.
No. But do you think he saw us?
What do you think he saw?
You stupid.
I think you stupid. What did you call?
Do you think he saw us?
Get your
You're so stupid, mommy. Why do you say that? That's not even a real thing. You stupid.
Fucking Maria, I've been doing this. Fucking like.
They was like, this is the first thing we not arguing. We gonna crack jokes.
Oh, this is a great.
I bet they fucked after that though.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I bet they had some straight up. They went wildin'. Like, and you know, they probably ate ass too. She said, "That's the dumbest joke I ever heard. Eat this ass."
Oh, we brought it back.
They've got one
all the way back.
Those are a TikTok group, and they do a ton. I might have the other one in here. So if I'm killing the joke before I get there, they do a thing where it's like, she goes, "Baby, I'm gonna start calling us Thunder and Lightning, you know, right? I'm gonna be the thunder and you'll be lightning." And he's like, "The fuck? How am I the lightning?" And she just goes, "Which one comes first?" And he just starts fucking dying.
And he loses it. I've seen that. It's so, they're really cute.
So can you explain what drug this is?
Tree bark, the ridges of tree bark. At South by Southwest, I wore a suit that reminded me of shortbread. Tonight, I'm wearing a suit that reminds me of the ridges of tree bark. And in fact, even my watch has tree bark ridges in it. I like trees too. I like shortbread and I like trees.
Short, sweet, to the point.
On trees. That's one thing that's for sure.
He's high on trees.
He's not high on trees.
Oh,
something else.
He been huffing gasoline out of a 3-wheeler. That's what he
Yeah,
did. That's some country.
I hate to have to bounce out early, but I gotta get.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get moving.
Yes, sir. I got you. Head up.
As always, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Peace out.
Chris.
Thank you for your
It was
service.
a blast, man. Good to meet you.
Yes,
We're almost out anyway. Bye. Love you.
All right, you guys have a good night.
Peace.
See you, brother. He ain't leaving. Oh, there he is.
There we go. Look at my
Fine.
transition too. I was on it and shit. Now I gotta switch back to the fucking whole other. Why does my stream deck take like fucking 3 minutes to load the different? Like I gotta do one for like 4 people and then like switch it over to 3 people. You know, and it takes like fucking forever. Let me press the button. Jesus, God. Ugh. So we got a few more. Wait for it. Whoop. Whoop. Why he do him like that? Why he do him like that though? No, I haven't either. Some dude's writing that down to try with his girlfriend later. I guarantee you. You know, someone's out there doing that. You know, they got the whole thing set up in the bedroom.
Like,
you know, whole fucking ring.
That's like that Lucha Libre or Lucha
Right?
Libre,
Yeah.
the Mexican,
The Mexican
wrestling, where they're
wrestlers,
just like bouncing
luchadors.
all over. Yeah, they're bouncing all over the places.
Oh, and this is how we solve like pollution and global warming. We just make sure it never touches the ground. That's what we do. How the fuck it doing that? How the fuck it doing that? That's literally like
Aliens.
a fucking theremin's gonna start playing and shit. You know? Like what the fuck? That shit is levitating. It's not allowed to do that. You know? Like
Once again, it's the devil.
the
This
fucking
whole
devil.
theme for the night, it's the devil.
Foosball's
The cat's
the
probably
devil.
down and they're making that happen.
Yeah, look. Fucking anyway. Warren's gonna start doing that impression on stage. You're like, this is me doing a cat. Everyone's gonna be like, fucking, like, yo, he's gonna meow, right? No, fucking. That's gonna be a great.
I'm not
set,
even gonna
dude.
wait for the stage. I'm not even wait for the stage. I'm gonna do that at the bodega when I get out of here. Go get me a tall boy, man. I'm gonna be like, hey,
He's
how
gonna
you
be
doing?
like-
What's going on, Mohammed? Blah 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 blah.
He's
gonna be
like,
like, ah,
I
shit,
don't
the
want any
devil.
trouble.
See?
You
And he's
know,
still going to tell you to pay me.
you're just gonna be like, I just want D batteries. I just want D batteries. You got fucking boombox
D for
still.
devil.
Like, so this teacher is opening the chemical shower for the first time, right? Like they've never done it before. It's been in there. They've never had to use it, and they're like, oh well, we got to test it. You know, I imagine somewhere around Flint.
2, 1.
Oh shit. Oh, that's like a shit shower.
That is not what I intended on doing.
Why? That's you know.
That looked
Everyone
like-
knows that at school. That's PS302. Everyone knows PS302. You know, fucking.
Look like
What's the one-
POO 302.
What's the one on what's the one that all the Woo went to over there in Murder Hill? PS, I used to remember that. Can't remember. It's like PS something.
I don't remember.
Oh my god. This is fucking hilarious. And could get me slightly canceled, but I don't think so. I think this is a loophole. Right? I think I found a loophole. So these parents found out her boyfriend's last name. That's what this is about. No, you'll hear it.
August, Timmy, Kelly, Timmy, that's not true. Nobody could be named Coon, Miss Coon. Oh, you would keep your dad's name forever. I love animals. Let me tell you, Miss Coon, you want to love Miss Coon? Going to the drug, Miss Coon, Miss Coon. I knew he was too perfect. I knew something went wrong with the Jack. He was too perfect, Nathan. Coon. How a person get that last name, Nathan? Coon, that ain't.
How fucking great is that? Fucking, I'm getting
That's
a
so
name change.
unfortunate.
I'm changing my name, man. Fuck you. That's like $20 at the fucking DMV. I'm changing my name. You know,
Oh yeah.
like, fuck that. That's fucking hilarious, though. Oh, look, I clicked the full screen button. Thank you. God. This is fucking great. You know when it's blurred out, it's gonna be good. You know? 3, 2, 1. Fucking Kanye, bro. Like, that's funny that it's Kanye. That's what's fucking hilarious.
It's Kanye.
Oh.
His face is like, what the hell am I?
His face is that, you know, he just became a man that day. You know. Oh, that's hilarious. Kanye, bro. Like, no awareness, Kanye? Come on. This is fucking great. Speaking of no awareness. And this is in the Philippines. We go for the free. And everybody gone. Everybody gone. Everybody gone. Imagine, like, come on, Steph, this is your next move, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gordon, my
How you do that?
basket.
Like, he just got them all to run. Like he thought, like, we're running this way. Like, all right, I'm out.
They said, nah, we're gonna do this here.
Like, essentially, it's just your goal. You didn't realize whose goal. Like, you didn't realize whose basket that was, man. Come on, pay attention.
He was tired. He was tired. He didn't want to run down the court. You know, he's fucking, we're gonna probably lose this anyway. What was it, like 57-30? He said, yeah, fuck it, we ain't gonna win this.
What was it, 57-30? I didn't even notice it was 57-30. Bro,
hell, it's only the third quarter, but
it's
still,
only the third.
You know, yeah, they're gonna lose.
You know, they're
He said,
gonna
fuck
lose.
it. Here, have some more points.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, this one kills me. Y'all like knock jokes?
Knock knock. Who's there? Woo. Woo woo. That's the sound of the police. Knock knock. Who's there? You. 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 Knock knock. Who's there? Hawaii. Hawaii who? I'm good. How are you? Knock knock. Who's there? Ach. Ach who? Bless you.
I was trying to get that one first.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the corny Olympics.
It is.
They,
Yeah,
well, that's
there was
funny though.
There was a thing I thought about. You know, there's a trend of don't, you know, laugh or you lose sort of things, right? You know, and I've only seen one person actually make it to where there's a consequence if you lose, right? And it's a pretty good one, right? You know, the last person to laugh gets control of your Twitter for a day, right?
Oh shit!
Like, you you're not gonna laugh at shit, you know. This one's fucking great. Like,
when you're in office, Hello? Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm looking for seconds. Hey, is Tufak available, Mr. Tufak?
Tufak.
Yeah, I'm looking for Mr. Tufak. No? I'm looking for someone to fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a wrong number. Sorry. Okay, bye.
Someone
Fuck,
too
man.
fun.
That one's fucking good.
Oh, we all.
Yeah.
That's actually like the most honest question you can ask, though.
Who's gonna go buy this mouse? Who's out there trying to get that? Bunch of dudes in here not gonna figure out how to scroll. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to
That
figure
thing
that
wouldn't
out.
even make it to my computer. They wouldn't even make it to the computer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's gonna stay in the bedroom, right next to the tissues and the hand cream and
That's funny.
and Big Girls Weekly. And
That's funny.
yeah, so
Big Girls
I like a
Weekly.
big Chris, I like a big, you know, I'm about value. I like them Costco girls, right? You know what I'm talking about. Get more for your money.
You gotta have a Costco membership to get in.
And they're much
she
nicer
does make me
to you.
pay.
And
She
they're
does
much
make me
nicer.
pay, and I have to slide a card in the slot.
Yeah. I mean, it's better. It's
But
better
she makes
than,
me pay.
It's better than putting a quarter in. You know, like a fucking one of
She
those
makes me
old
pay extra
beds in
for
the
the
motel
card.
room. Like
She said if I use a card, I gotta pay extra.
Exactly. So you gotta go with cash. That short one, look at you.
I'll run it back. Let's fucking run it back. John Madden with the replay.
Oh, sorry.
ليش؟
سوري انا بفكر هذا زرع.
His fucking hair was a plant. That's funny.
He's lucky that guy didn't try to smoke him. Like roll him up in a thing and like,
right?
What are you doing?
Bonsai clippers
I'm a
out
human
there.
being.
Like, oh, so someone's got to tell me what's happening here. Ready? And action.
Shit.
Why did he fall through? What is happening?
I just wish there was a pipe nearby that somebody popped out of and just went.
Yep.
Right.
He's in
Like
the
they do
coin
a
room
push
right
up
now,
down
man. Like oh my god, this one's gonna be good. And action. What?
What the hell was that?
Transformation.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that fucking why is it always that face mask too? Why is it always that one? That
she
one makes
looks
me
like-
laugh all the time.
She looked like she's a member of what was the name of that dance crew? The Jabberwocks or
Mhm.
the
Yep.
Jabberwockies, whatever.
Yeah,
the
you
name
talking
was.
about the world's best dance crew, whatever the fuck that thing
Yeah.
had. Who was
they
one of
were,
the
yeah.
who were the judges on that shit? Fucking.
I don't remember. I just remember they was on the NBA. They were at the NBA All Star with
Right.
Shaq, and they was dancing. That was pretty cool though.
Yep. That was the first season they had that shit. They had a whole dance crew that just did shit on roller skates. That's all they fucking did. You know? It was fucking the best. You know? Oh, here it is. Here's this fucking one.
From now on, when I introduce us, I'm going to introduce us as me being thunder and you lightning. Okay?
No, I'm thunder. Well,
Which one comes first?
I love
hate
that
you.
one. I hate you.
He said, "Yeah, keep laughing."
So,
Your sister says I don't come first.
Warren, your complaint letter from the apartment next door got found out. I am writing you to make a formal complaint about the door knocker affixed to the door on the apartment. As you know, the school bus waits across the street every morning at 8:30, and children are exposed to the knocker's genitalia. Also, there are many Mormon young men on missions who live in this complex who do not need to be exposed to such filth. I have attached a picture from when the individual was not home to show you the clear violation. Please evict this person immediately. Sincerely, a fucking square asshole. Like,
They went from look. They went from please. They went from like we have a problem to evict them tomorrow.
Right.
Evict them.
I know, right?
Fucking
get these nuts out of here. These nuts.
And what I'm hoping, this seems like fucking shit that like the boys, but this was like a prank from one of the boys down the fucking. He put that shit on the fucking door and then sent this fucking letter to the fucking landlord. You know, fucking. Oh,
that's funny.
It is. This is fucking hilarious. Again, I found another good one.
They call me lesbian.
Lesbian? What the heck?
And then what did you say?
I said I'm not lesbian. I'm Hispanic.
Good job, kid.
Say I'm not a lesbian. I'm Hispanic.
Hispanic. Yep. Yep.
Oh my. Oh, the education these days.
Right? This is this
Oh,
one.
here we go.
There we go.
It's the
This is
one.
it.
Pay attention, guys. Listen.
And falling in love with him. He said, "Are you really?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "You know what? I was scared to let you know too. I am too."
We're both consenting adults. If it comes down to it, you know, it's just like the gays. They're
It's like the
you know,
gays.
As long as they're over 18, everything's fine.
Like the gays.
I asked him, "Will you ever date your mom?" And he said, "Will you date your son?" I said, "Honest truth, yes, I would. Because 19 years, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I really want to be with you the rest of my life."
The first approach was actually me. What happened was we were hanging out, and you know, just talking, you know, just laughing, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I kissed her. It was a real kiss. It had feelings behind it. It had a spark.
Sometimes I call him Hinojito, as that means son. Once in a while he calls me mom, you know what I mean?
There are cases about whether I have the right to love somebody. I sure as hell have the right to love Monica.
Wait, did you guys see the annotations?
Yo, they were funny.
Right to love Monica.
These.
Sure as hell have the right to love Monica.
God, where? Fuck.
Sure as hell have the right to love Monica.
God.
Whether I have the right to love somebody.
You see, it's a pregnant white girl.
White girl joins a twerking contest and shows out how I feel when I look at my old pics.
Money, body pics.
What is this fucking World Star? What the fuck?
That's some Alabama shit right there.
Isn't
I was
it?
like, that's how they get you clicky.
Like, yeah.
Hey, Alamik.
What
the
hell? Hey, Alamik.
Come on, Craig, shut the door, God.
What?
Craig, where are you going, Craig? Fucking God. Fucking clumsy as shit, Craig.
حاول ننقل أميرة عندها السلامة.
And I hope it just happens again. I hope this is just a Sisyphean thing. You know, he just got to roll down the sand hill again, do it again. You know, just that on loop. Oh, I found some real bangers tonight. These are real good.
And so this is why interracial
5 stars.
couples should just be completely illegal. She's Persian, I'm Indian. Just had dinner at her house and also had the most embarrassing meal of my life because we're about to have dessert and they bring out what looks like an Indian dessert and it's called sholezar. But I don't know that, and because we have so many things in common language-wise, they bring it out. And I just say really loudly in front of her grandma, "Wow, this kid is really good." Dead silence. Dead silence. Apparently, kir means dick, but not even just like normal dick, like the nastiest, girthiest dick you could imagine. Yeah. Fine.
The nastiest,
girthiest dick. Yep.
Grandma
Put that
was
on a-
silent because she was thinking about it like,
His girl
that
was
on a
like,
fucking
"Oh, let me
t-shirt."
laugh because that sounds good to me."
Right.
Right? She was thinking about 100 years ago when she had one last, and she was like going, I want some.
Yeah.
I want some.
Now I just want a shirt that says Kir. That's all I want. Go to fucking, where is it? Pakistan? You know, like
Girthiest.
Oh, so I feel like the youths need to learn some shit, right? And they need to talk to those fucking old heads out there that fucking know some shit. You know what I'm saying? They need to learn up. You know, respect. Let's go to class, boys and girls.
To be a time when we had two groups of people. You have people who know shit and people who don't know shit. And back in the day, the people who didn't know shit respected the people who knew shit. And you would be in a situation, it might be work or social situation, and the people who know shit would be talking about, well, I know some shit. Yeah, I know some shit. Let's talk about shit we know. I know shit. And the people who don't know shit would kind of hang in the back. And they'd be quiet, and you'd be like, well, why ain't you talking? I don't know shit. I don't know shit. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna try to learn some shit.
Alonzo B, everybody. Alonzo B.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
I saw him in LA. I went to a taping of Last Comic Standing, because it was right up the street from where I lived, and yeah, it was great. Him and like a whole bunch of like these other cats. Like I think Ralphie May was there too.
Was that the season?
It was
Graham
first
got
season.
kicked off first. Was that?
No,
was that the one?
I think he got. That was later. I think that was like the 9th season or something. The one I saw was the very first season.
That was the one where Norm Macdonald
Yeah.
told him he should quit comedy. That one. Just making sure. I remember if that's
the one he was on. Yeah, that was the one
Yeah.
that Norm. Yeah, he said you should stick to
Oh my
dog
God.
walking or something like that.
The funniest shit. There was a YouTube comedy awards thing, right? At one point, right? And they like, it was like this weird corporate YouTube gig, right? And they booked like some like YouTube person, right? Like, and Norm, right? And like they brought on other, and like you could obviously tell no one had like done any research on who the fuck Norm Macdonald was, you know? Like, and I mean, he gets into a whole argument with Sarah Silverman. Like, that's fucking classic, you know? Like, he calls out, I think fucking Hardwick was there, and fucking Norm rips him one. Like, it's a fucking choice. Like, it's like 2 hours of Norm being ridiculous, you know? And that's like, my favorite Norm joke is him going, literally on, he's got another dude with him on his show, right? And he goes, you know, they say you're not supposed to laugh at this, and then it's not funny. 9/11, and the fucking guy just fucking breaks down like dying, you know, and they both start fucking laughing for like 5 minutes, just that, and it's the funniest bit. Norm's fucking crazy. But yeah, that was all I had for tonight. So, you know, but
that was fun.
Yeah,
It was funny as hell.
I appreciates it. You know,
Look, like
Chris-
all
Chris-
the idiots who are watching Bill Maher and upset because they're offended, they should have just watched this.
yeah, absolutely. You know, imagine
Of
Bill
course,
Maher on my show.
right?
That's gonna be he's gonna go home and eat a teddy bear. You know, like
Correct.
So Chris, this was your maiden voyage. This was your first
Yes,
time.
it was.
Yeah.
How do you feel about yourself now? Do you feel like a little less of a person now? Do you feel like, you know, that you could do things different in your life to change things?
No, I actually feel like I should just continue becoming a bigger piece of shit. Right?
Yes.
Like,
See,
just
this
get worse.
is bonding through shared trauma, right? That's what this is. You know, like, but it's I tell
Love
people
a defeatist.
frequently.
You're a nihilist through and through, brother. I love it. It's just like, fuck it. It's just gonna get worse.
The fucking ADHD experience. That's my podcast. You know,
We'll
but
just get on the flying dog from the never-ending story.
It's a luck dragon, Chris.
Right?
Chris, it's a luck dragon. You piece of
Here's a
shit.
luck
It's
dragon.
a luck dragon. Fuck you and your flying dog bullshit. I
Fucking
swear
great.
that's how that guy was. I was like, dude, first, it's movie, not real. Second, what the fuck? You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think to this day, this guy's probably in a home somewhere, and the nurse is coming to change his man diaper, and he's probably still saying, that motherfucker called it a flying dog, and he's still and he's still a piece of shit. Fuck him.
I'm gonna get a fucking brick through my window, like, you know, fucking. How dare he? Like, so you know what it is? It's what you know, one of the secret writers to Neverending Story, and he's been trying to tell people for years it's the fucking Luck Dragon. You know,
right?
Like, that's
it was
what
probably
it is.
him. He probably was. That's why he was so adamant about it. He was just like, you know, he didn't say I'm a writer for the movie because he didn't want to be too, like, you know, braggadocious. But by God, you were not going to call it a flying dog. Right?
No.
He would see you in hell before it was a flying dog. So,
and especially if it's like a
turns out
flying schnauzer, like, he gets real pissed off at that.
But the thing was, when he pulled the mask off, it was that cat.
Blah 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 blah.
And then it went to black, and then the credits started rolling. It was like,
they're gonna use that to torture people in Gitmo next week. So, you know, it's gonna be a good time. Please, sir, no more.
And we all thought that meow meow commercial from back in the day was weird, right?
The worst one. Do y'all remember?
Like, they remixed it to the devil.
Fucking head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly.
Make sure they should update that song and just get that fucking, you know, fucked up cat and go, new meow mix now with crack rock. I smoke crack.
It make for a great catnip commercial, you know.
Fucking crack smoking cats. What
You
the
get,
fuck?
you get Snoop Dogg and that fucking cat. That's what you get. We're gonna fucking make bank, baby. Let's go. Put it in the metaverse.
It's got a little bitty crack pipe.
You know.
And it has like Hello Kitty on the side. It's like, and you see this paw come in and go, smoke it.
Look, all he did was took like cream and half and put it together, man. Come on. You know that shit wasn't cracked. God. You know, all of a sudden this shit just don't blow up. You know? Fucking, that's my favorite. Richard Pryor taking out the match going, this was me. Fucking that shit. Like, it's the fucking worst. It's the worst one. But anyway.
Did that happen to Michael Jackson too? Like, his hair.
That was the Pepsi commercial.
Pepsi commercial or something.
Yeah, dude. Too much fucking Jerry curl. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Too much
it was too juicy. It was just too juicy. That shit was fucking dripping and shit. You know, we had that fucking Afro glow, baby. You know what I mean? That shit was
that
fucking
soul glow from Coming to America.
That's fucking what it
Just
was.
let your soul glow. Activator. Where's my activator? Come on, give me my activator.
Dude, the second one, fucking
man.
Wesley Snipes is the fucking.
I didn't watch the second one. I didn't think it was that good.
It was all right. Like, it was like something different, you know. I like the way they flipped it, you know. But otherwise, you know, I mean, I'll watch both of them, double feature, you know. But I watched that and Trading Places like not that long ago too.
Oh yeah,
it was fucking killer.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta learn about that. Gotta learn about that commodities. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's it for tonight. What do we got to plug tomorrow? Matrix, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at between 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we'll be on the Political Matrix with the host of the show, the captain, Mr. Marcus Cage, aka Young Morpheus, aka Marcus Rage, aka Drunk Uncle Marcus.
Drunk This is my favorite.
You just reading off his alias list. You're just reading off the alias list right now. You know?
Yeah, that's all Marcus. So yeah, Tomorrow, 9:30, 10 o'clock on YouTube, and I think Facebook too, and Twitch, and I don't know where else Marcus streams too, but yeah, the Political Matrix will be on.
But I mean, his other alias, Lil Spaghetti Noodle, fucking, you know.
No, yeah, he got a bunch of them. He changes them every week. Just funny like that.
Why do so many rappers choose the little in front? Why do they do that?
Well, that's a new thing because they on drugs.
Yes. But
our guys used to want to be called Big. They were Big something, Big this, Big that. Now
who was the first? Who was the first Lil? Was it Lil Bow Wow? Was that who was the first Lil?
I mean, we had Lil Kim.
Yes, but that was like, I mean, of course, Lil Kim.
She was little.
Right.
She was little.
Yes. It's like one eye has one eye. Yes, it makes sense. Like,
yeah,
you know, like it just makes sense that Lil Kim's little, but like fucking Lil Yachty, whose yacht is little for one? Like, how does that make sense?
Come on, guys! Everybody knows the first Lil was Lil Debbie.
Lil Debbie,
them snack cakes.
That must have been what it is.
Lil Debbie's in the
drinks
right next to the Grey Poupon at the fucking Quickie Mart.
Got them drinks,
you know.
Lil Debbie.
Don't act like you got fucking Lil Debbie. You were on moon pies growing up. Don't pretend. You know, motherfucker was on Hostess. You know,
Hostess.
You had Snowballs. That's what we got. Fucking.
Correct.
I was telling you, people don't know this, but Lil Debbie was fucking everybody, right? And
everybody,
and how everybody, and they didn't pay her money. They gave her like snack cakes and stuff, and that's how she got into business. That's the origin story. That people don't know that.
Warren, in addition to giving everybody STDs, she was giving them diabetes too.
So I did MMA in high school. Like I was fucking, you know, going to the fucking gym and shit, doing that. And my buddy, we were carpooling. It took us a fucking hour to get there, right? And like it was the first time me getting in his fucking car, right? And like I was like, okay, I get in the fucking car. It's like spotless, except for the back seat that has, I don't know how many bags of the giant Tasty Cake mini donuts fit perfectly aligned in a fucking like Toyota Corolla from like fucking the 80s, right? Like
91.
like a 90s fucking, exactly 90s Corolla, like with the fucking beige plastic. You know exactly the fucking one I'm talking about and shit. It's got the fucking bead seats. You know, someone put those bead seats on there. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Weird shit. But
I had those.
Like, anyway, and not just on the fucking back seat, dude. Like in the floorboard too. Like it was like you couldn't fit people back there. It was just like perfectly square. Like, and I asked him, I'm like, what the fuck are those for? And he was like, don't ask. So I didn't ask. I was like, okay, you know, fucking whatever, right? Anyway, cue his first fight, right? You know, and he's super fucking excited, right? He's been fucking working up fucking sweat coming out there and shit. You know, he's fucking doing it. You know, I don't even remember what his fucking walkout song was and shit. You know, like, anyway, Shane fucking gets out there, right? And like, you know, there's, I don't know if people know this, there's the card. The reason why they're called a card is because someone gets a card, right? Like, you know, and it's got, you hand it to the Bruce Buffer of this event, you know, and he reads off your card, like, you know, where you're from, your name, your nickname, all that shit, right? And we had found the stack of cards before the motherfucker went up, right? You know, and of course he filled out the card, you know, like, and he had put some dumb fucking name, right? Like, and we fucking erased that shit quick. Right? And we put fucking Tasty Cakes Bag of Donuts as his nickname. And that motherfucking Bruce Buffer wanted to read that shit. He was fucking ready. Shane tasty cakes bag of donut, like, you know, fucking, like, and you just see his fucking face go from like, you fucking motherfuckers, like, I'm fucking gonna fuck you up tomorrow, like, you know, it was the funniest shit. I was dying. I'll call him up. You know what's up, Tasty Cakes? Fucking every time. He can't get away from that shit
Tasty cake.
ever. And it was the fucking white powdered shit. It was like, why do you have, and it was the big bags. It was like the ones that are like family size and shit. Like, I wish I had a picture of it so people could understand. Like, it was like they were fucking, he like gridded them out, man. He knew exactly how many bags he could fit on that seat without like squishing things. You know, he knew the exact fucking square footage of the bag and shit. You know, I don't fucking know. But anyway, Warren, you got shit coming up?
Actually, yeah. So I started doing this new thing. It's called Extra Bulla Secret Show, and it's just some random shit that pops up after midnight, usually about an hour. And I just get on there and I just talk to people in the chat, and we just talk about all kinds of random shit. So
yeah,
we did one last. This past Wednesday we did it. And it was fun. Several people showed up. A lot of West Coasters showed up too.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But next week on Extra Bulla, this guy, this wonderful guy right here, and Marcus and Steve Poikonen are gonna be on the show, and we're gonna have us. It's going to be a hoot and a half, y'all. It's going to be conspiracy theories.
Wow.
The boys are going to be bringing their favorites, and we're going to be talking some deep rabbit hole shit. And I don't, my shit is just surface level compared to these guys. These guys are like Middle Earth, you know. They go into the core of the planet with this shit. So, and I'm just gonna kick back and just go, oh shit! Wow, that is some fucked up shit. So that's gonna be next Thursday night.
Like, I just want an interview with Steve's squarehead dog, right? I want a squarehead puppo.
Oh, the puppers.
The puppo's got head. It's a square, perfect square. That's what that dog's head is like, perfect square. You get like triangle shaped head pit bulls. Right, and then you get like square head, that one, you know, that's the one.
Yeah, I talked to
triangle head puppo, who's knocked the fuck out.
I talked to Steve a while back. I said we got to do a conspiracy show, and he just went like,
yeah,
like I said, here's a treat. Oh, also Wednesdays 1 p.m. Eastern, me and Jimmy Sunderland do a news hour on KRTD Kerberos, so check that out too. Lots of good stuff, all kinds of stuff going on all over the place. So
I had INN News this week. We were trying to do that every Wednesdays over on INN. Last week I had the Puerto Rican Pappies, fucking Angel Rivera and Chris Legion, right? They were here. We covered a ton of shit. One of my favorites was the UK had been talking with the CIA about disappearing Castro. So check that story out. That one was good.
Oh wow,
that's good.
So, and the week before that,
was a great show.
We talked about Chris Smalls. I had Rob Durden and Colin from. Can I ever remember this? I think it's Komano Maquano. You know, at least he's not making me to. Fucking, you know, that's a much harder language to fucking do. But that was a great time. I put out open letter to Chris Smalls from that. That's been making the rounds. So go find that if you haven't. But next week, 420 is next week. So I'm gonna do a thing. I don't know how long. I was going to start it at like 420 on the East Coast, you know, but depending on schedules and stuff, we might make it a little later. And I might put out like a little video for 420. But it's going to be a StreamYard, bunch of people just jumping in and out. You know, so Cy, you're welcome to show up. I don't know how many StreamYard will let me have, but I'll make sure to kick people out and bring new people in and all that jazz. So, you know,
that works.
Yep. So,
let me know. I'm gonna be around. Tomorrow's the beach day, so you know I'll be like 2 shades darker for the show tomorrow.
Right.
Which is always a good
Nice.
thing. I'll try not to be too wasted.
Yeah. So,
I get out in the sun and I somehow get lighter. I don't understand how that works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't stay out in the sun too long, otherwise I'll become transparent. That's how white I get.
Yeah.
So that's why I stay home a lot.
You know, he steps out in the sun, you get a sunburn, you start hearing banjos, you know.
I'll be like that watch. Man. I can stay out in the
it's
sun
just the
too long. I'll be like that
opposite.
watch.
I'm disappearing.
Fucking.
People think I'm haunting them or some shit. I'm like, no, man, I'm just transparent. Don't worry about me. It's cool.
You're just hiding in IKEA, you know, fucking in the white.
They try to use me for
IKEA.
They try to use me for cling wrap. They try to put me over some open can of peas and stick me in the fridge. I'm like, fuck.
Dark clear? Is that what you're telling me? You're dark clear?
Dark Clear was my porn name. That was Dark
it?
Clear was my porn name.
Dark clear is
I don't know why.
That Game Boy color. Dark clear. You know what I'm saying? Those early 90s electronics, you had clear and then dark clear. That's what you had.
That's why I like winter around here, because they always warn you about black ice, and every time they do that, I always go. Why
is it gotta be black? Why is the black ice gotta be black?
Damn, baby.
Correct.
Why do they call that shit
ice?
Dangerous ice.
Look, it's
super slippery,
correct.
invisible
It's a double
ice.
entendre. Be
Stiff
careful
ice.
of the black ice. Black ice.
Black guys.
Gotcha.
Black guys.
You put those
In the
They Live headphones on. You know what I'm saying? Like you be hearing
I
that shit.
never thought about that, Chris. That's black guys.
Black ice.
Okay.
Anaconda malt liquor gives you Little Richard. Didn't you know? God. I throw that shit
in the
before I came in the room.
It's dark. It's cold outside. It's wet. You know, be careful of the black ice. No, be careful of the black guys. That's all it is. They just, they pulled a fast one on us for a long time.
I'm surprised the U.S.
That's
military.
some racist shit right there. That's some
I'm surprised
racist
the
shit,
military.
Chris. I'm very disappointed in you.
I'm surprised the military
Jesus,
hasn't fucking tried to invent stealth ice from that. You know, like
right?
They gotta have stealth ice. You know that shit's be fucking up. There's some fucking general though, like trying to get bourbon with stealth ice though. He's like, God damn it, just get that stealth ice, but that damn black ice, like fucking. Anyway, but yeah. So I think I'm coming on tomorrow on the Matrix. Are you joining us, Warren? I don't know. I don't remember. Remember if that happened. They may have booted you out of the club.
If anything, I'll probably be in the chat doing my, I got to hold down that chat,
Yeah.
Chris knows that's where my superpowers lie, in the chat. See, Chris got his superpowers in his polo shirts, and I got my superpowers being a fool in the chat. So, that we're like a fucked up Justice League over here. So.
Oh, fuck. Who's Aquaman? I guess me, right? I'm Aquaman. Reed, I have to be Aquaman. That's fine.
Black ice, because it melts and
Black
then it
ice.
turns into water.
Where is my super suit?
It all comes back to black ice, baby.
See, I'm telling you all the time.
What? That was Disney. Disney fucking said that. That was Frozone's name, right? Frozone was gonna be fucking called Black Ice. Come on, it's Samuel L. Jackson, man. It's definitely Black Ice.
Black Ice, correct.
Like, then they'd be like, well, we couldn't, some white guy in a fucking, sent it to a fucking woke, like, board of viewers, and they were like, well, Black Ice is a little too on the nose, right? Well, how about Frozone? Fucking, polls well.
It's Samuel L. Jackson is Black Ice. He goes, step on me again. Step on me again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you slip.
That's good. That sounds like him too.
That's my horrible Samuel L. Jackson.
Look out for me, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck up your whip.
I can only do that impression when I'm not around people with fists.
Hydroplane
I'm
does sound
pretty good.
Hydroplane does sound like the Soul Plane sequel. So I'm down.
Oh, Soul Plane was a classic, man. I mean, that was one of the most slept on movies of all time.
Oh my God.
It has the best stereotypes ever.
Oh, it's the best. I wore out that DVD.
Oh yeah. You know what? I don't like Kevin Hart. That's probably my favorite Kevin Hart movie.
Oh, he killed in that movie. That movie's great.
When the wife, my favorite part is when the wife, when he's at the bar with Tom Arnold, and Tom Arnold's telling him like, "Oh yeah, my daughter's teabagging, and my wife went with that guy," and he looks at him and he's like, "Oh, what guy?" He's like, "The guy from the magazine." And Kevin Hart says, "Oh, this guy." He said, "Oh yeah, forget about her. She gone."
Oh. My favorite character in that movie is the fucking old dude. That fucking guy's my favorite.
John Witherspoon.
John Withers, yeah, that's what. Yep, Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon.
He's
like,
fucking acting like a blind guy. It's the best shit.
Come here, baby. I need to feel on you, baby. Come here.
Come here, young blood. Come here, young blood. Smell my pinky. Fucking that shit. Fucking shit was great. Oh.
Yes.
That seems like a movie like Nick Cannon missed the fucking calling call for, Like I feel like he probably would have got in there and it would have been a much worse movie. I'm glad Kevin Hart stole that role. Fucking or it was gonna be that or like Lil Bow Wow. It was one of those two.
Yeah, no.
Like
or Lil Debbie. It could have been Lil Debbie too.
Could have been Lil Debbie. Fucking we're on it on the fucking callbacks. So INN News, go check that shit out. But yeah, Wednesday, I don't know, I'll figure out, check my Twitter down below at Reef Freeland. I'll send out updates. Hopefully some RBN people are going to be there. I think I got Nick and Josanna to fucking show up for that. Jay might be able to make it. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to ship him some edibles to Orlando. But you guys, Warren, I think you said you were going to be there. Ricky said he was going to be there. I'm going to try to bring a ton of folks on that. So we'll see how that goes, and see if that's going to be one of those Charlie Foxtrots, as the Navy puts it. But
nice.
Otherwise, how do we miss that Sunday? I don't know if we're doing when it's Easter Sunday, but we'll figure it out. But otherwise, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Indy Left will be there. That's the other
shout
co-host.
And shout out, I just wanted to say shout out to Indy himself, cool dude, man. Really appreciate all the love you show to all of us. There's dope shit that you do. It's important shit that you do. So I just wanted to make sure that you get recognized,
Also, he's got a T-shirt out of the Bong Father, or as I like to put it, the Bong Feather. The fucking chicken with the bong and shit. It's pretty good. It's cheaper than a Kanye tee. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pick you up one of those.
That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like one of those white shirts with holes in it and shit that cost you fucking $200. The fuck is that, Kanye?
That's fine. I'd rather have Indy's tea anyway.
Right?
Kanye don't need my
fuck yeah.
Dollar. I'm sure Indy would take the few bucks that he'll get, and he won't buy Lil Debbie's for his kids.
Jay Buffont got one. Said he definitely wanted a shirt with cocks and bongs on it. So JB
a hoe. JB is a hoe. I'm not.
I fucking love him.
He's a hoe.
I love him to death.
I do too. I love that hoe.
Just to death.
He's my favorite hoe.
Want to squeeze him. Squeeze him to death. Fucking anyway. Yeah, I think that's just about it. So, how do we end the show again, Warren? There's some kind of way.
I don't know. This is your show, man.
Where's my lighter? Where's my